Alright, what's up everybody? It's Lids, and we're back for some more Mass Effect 3 multiplayer, taking requests from you all in chat for things like our characters, weapons, arenas, and enemies. Let me hop back into Discord here and see if other people are good to go. Hello, I have returned. Have others returned?
I'm here.
Alright. Dusk, I think Dusk was saying earlier that he was gonna grab a quick snack, so
Yeah.
may still be picking something up here. But Commander PN7, if you are interested in hopping in here, especially now that we're gonna be starting up a new lobby, which, speaking of which, why don't I do that? If you are still around and looking to do so, then we should have just enough room to get you in. Let me send the invites to the others. Or for that matter, if anyone else would like to hop in here, we have 3 people for sure. But in theory, we have 1 more opening. So just let me know if anyone is interested in doing so. Alright, we've got Zingbar back. Oh, no worries. Just getting started up. Just sent you an invite there, Dusk.
Could you give it another shot? I don't think I see it.
No worries.
It might have been. It might have been because I didn't have the, game window open.
Should have just resent it to you.
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, chat, let us know if there's anything you want to see in particular. If not, then I do have an idea. And, talking about it a little bit earlier, we had a couple of potential things we could have done. And, we went for try out some of the new ambitious characters like the Awakened Collector and the Cabal Vanguard. But the other thing that I had in mind is, it's a little more out there. Or at least requires a little bit more commitment. So, if you guys are down for it, let me at least give you a lay of the land. What I'm thinking we could potentially do. It's something that we've kinda, sorta, done before, but I'm thinking that we can commit to it a little bit here and give it a bit more flavor, a little bit more of a theme. So, what I have in mind is that we take a character and we promote it, each of us. So that means that obviously in doing so, we're dropping down to level 1, and each of us does that, and we choose a different class, and then basically we are collectively leveling up as a team, and Lids is going as the engineer, Dusk is the team infiltrator, and Zingbar is the team adept, and something like that. And so we collectively, as a group, go through, presumably, a series of matches in which we try to get back up to level 20. And so then I was thinking, I mean, that's simple enough. But I was thinking we add a little bit of a twist to it, and so we make it so that everyone is taking a different class. So, a little bit more specialized in that sense. And then make it so that you can only spend credits on equipment packs. So you can't expedite the process by getting a bunch of packs to unlock some characters and boost up your experience. No, that's cheating. That's cheating.
Yeah.
It's like pure RPG style. Start from scratch, get yourself back up to level 20, and each of us takes on a different role by taking a different class.
Okay.
How's that sound?
I like this idea. This is a good idea. I like this.
It's an interesting one. Yeah, I like it.
So if we do want to go through with that, I'd say probably a good idea for us to do that immediately, so that way we have enough time to level up those characters and we aren't, all stuck with...
It gives me a reason to finally promote one of my characters, because I just don't do that anymore otherwise.
Yeah, and so if we're all going to promote from a different class, I would say let's talk it out a little bit in terms of who wants to be doing
Who
what
wants to do
here.
which role? Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I think engineer is my number one.
Okay.
Well, because engineer, sentinel, and vanguard are the ones I've only promoted twice, whereas everything else I've promoted 3 times. So my
Okay.
OCD would probably kill me if it were not engineer, sentinel, or vanguard. I would need it. I would
Okay.
need it to be one of those.
I
I'm
was-
leaning toward engineer.
Engineer, Sentinel, or Vanguard. Okay.
The only characters that I've promoted are Adept, Engineer, and Vanguard, 2, 1, 1 respectively. So, Soldier, Sentinel, Infiltrator, I have not promoted once.
Okay. I have only
So,
promoted Infiltrator. So I would say I definitely don't want to go Infiltrator. So Zingbar, if you want to go Infiltrator, it sounds like that's pretty safe territory. Was that one that you were considering as well, Dusk, or is Infiltrator off the list for you?
I was thinking more of Soldier, because that's
Soldier,
probably
okay.
my most played class, maybe, but also the one that I have not promoted ever.
Okay.
Because I was thinking, like, maybe, like, using my destroyer or something like that,
Okay.
or Batavian soldier, and take him back to level 1. I thought would be quite interesting.
Okay.
And
And we can think composition here a bit as well. So yeah, if you go
Yeah.
Destroyer, or at least primarily Destroyer from Soldier. Dusk, you were saying Engineer? Is that what you were saying was your preferred choice?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
The destroyer for me is probably my most is one of my my top 3 classes at this point. So getting him to level 1, promoting him, then getting back to level 20, I thought would be quite an interesting one to go with.
And remind me, for the Destroyer, is there anything really in the way of priming or detonating, or is it mostly just you're dealing a bunch of damage?
He detonates with the multi-frags.
Okay.
However, I give him a bit of a priming role as well by specking on Incendiary for ammo bonuses.
Okay.
With the way I play him, basically.
Dusk, what are you thinking for the Engineer?
Probably Quilly and Mail, but also I might swap around.
Mm-hmm. I mean, we definitely could. So just the
Quilly and
restriction
Mail
is
is
just
what
for the
I'll-
class.
Yeah, I think Quilly and Mail is probably what I'll start with, because, like, level 1, Incinerate and Arc Grenade doesn't seem that bad.
Yeah. So what I'm just thinking
Seems
of
kinda
is,
fine.
how do I...
Or
I
maybe,
think,
maybe Tax Scan Incinerate.
yeah. So my thing is I'm trying to find a class that would work well with Dusk, because I think the Soldier, you know, Zingbar, you're going to be fine by yourself just dishing out damage with your weapons, especially if you're going with the Destroyer.
Yeah.
Whereas Dusk being more of a power build, I think means that I would probably want to be a power build as well, and one that synergizes with Dusk. In which case, kind of leaning Sentinel, because that way I can still get some tech abilities.
Mm-hmm.
And I've already done Infiltrator, so I don't really want to do that. And so if it's going to be tech, then that means that kind of does need to be Sentinel here.
So I'm gonna promote him now, so that I know exactly what I'm working with.
Okay, so you're going to go Soldier?
I'm gonna go Soldier, Destroyer.
Okay.
I'm gonna promote it now.
Okay.
Okay.
Dusk, are you going to lock an
promoting-
Engineer?
Yep.
Alright, I think I'm going to go Sentinel then.
Yep. Too late now. Yep. It's too late
Okay.
now. In the sense I'm locked into a Soldier since I've just promoted him.
Then I'm just going to do this quick... Future Lids is going to thank me for just going to quickly run through the characters that I have here.
Yes, yeah, so
'Cause,
those a lot of multi-frags. I think that's a pretty strong set. Well, strong setup for level 1.
So when you promote a class, you're resetting everyone in that class, right? So, you know, any skills that
You're
you've
resetting
allocated,
everyone.
yeah, it's going to get
But it
completely
also
redone.
means that obviously everyone levels up with you simultaneously, obviously.
Mhm. Yeah.
So there's that. Actually, since I'm actually doing this, I might as well just turn to some of the other classes I regularly play. Ballistic Blades.
I mean, that does mean I can go with the Fortress Sentinel, which is one of my preferred characters. So at least once this starts getting leveled back up, that may be what I start going over to. That can give
you could.
some fire.
I mean, you could
synergies.
probably go. You could probably go Flamer from 1, and if you wanted to do that, I mean, that would actually work well with Quilly and Mail Engineer, because I would be able to just like pop out grenades.
Oh,
and
okay.
set
Hold on.
off
Hold on.
those.
I just thought of another way to make this a little more interesting. This would make things considerably more difficult. So I suppose feel free to veto this if you'd like. But how do we feel about each match you must use a different character within your class. So that means you can't just go with whoever you think the best one is in your class and just stick with that the entire time, because I feel like that makes it a little too simple, straightforward. Then you can just, optimize once and you're good to go for the rest of the match. I feel like it adds a lot more nuance to it, a lot more strategy to the setup.
Okay.
How do we feel about that?
Shot, yeah. There's other classes I play anyway in Soldier and other decent classes too, so yeah, that can work.
So, like, that way, for example, like, I was just saying how I'm a big fan of the Fortress Sentinel. The easy thing would just be use Fortress Sentinel the entire time and don't ever need to change. And I feel like that kind of takes away from the whole aspect of trying to sort of work yourself back up from the bootstraps, so to speak. And it does mean...
Bear in mind, though, in all fairness, every character you play is going to be successfully stronger anyway, because, like I said, all your characters level up simultaneously.
Yeah, but it just, if you have a preferred character, you can't just lean on them entirely.
Yeah, no, I get it. I like it, but it's obviously, like, once I play a Destroyer and go back to, let's say, go to my Batavian Soldier, he's probably going to be better than my Destroyer anyway, because he's going to have more points to work with. But I get it.
Yeah, and it makes for...
and that's kind of the point, though, because, like, you use the good ones early to get yourself through the early levels, and then, that's... by the time you get to end levels, you find yourself doing end-level builds with characters that you wouldn't normally use.
Right, that's the struggle, is, like, do you go early with the strong ones and blow through them, and then suddenly, it's, you don't have as good stuff remaining? Or do you try to squeak on by at the beginning with some of your not as preferred characters, and then you get the points and you get the strong characters later?
Yeah, in that case, Geth Juggernaut would probably be one of my earlier ones, because even with even at level 1, he's still pretty tanky.
I've got the Warlord. Forgot about that.
Or Warlord, yeah.
Warlord is an option. Okay. Oh man. So we each have a set of tools to work with here, and a set of restrictions. And so it's going to take some coordination, I think, to figure out, how do we optimize this properly, given how, at the beginning we have tons of choices for who we take, but later on, when the choices become more limited, are we suddenly going to find ourselves all taking builds that are not synergistic with one another? So, what do we think here? I'm going to promote now.
I think it's okay for the moment. Destroyer... works of tech. Quarry Mill Engineers tech. Krogan Warlord can actually synergize with tech. So I think, are you going to be playing the Krogan Warlords?
I don't know when. I imagine at some point I will. It's just a matter of when, because I think that's probably one of my stronger ones. I'm thinking Fortress Sentinel, definitely my strongest. And then...
I think kind of the issue with Warlord is that it gets so much out of the tree that you kind of need to wait for it, I think. Because, otherwise you don't have, your rage, you don't have your melee damage buffs, you don't have, So you kind of need all the pieces to come together.
I'm tempted to start with someone kind of weak.
Hammer powers, your melee buffs.
I might even go Volus Mercenary first, as just okay, let's get this out of the way. And then...
out of the way, yeah.
Then we get some more levels, and we're starting to, use stronger characters later on. Feeling like
The question is, what difficulty are we starting on?
That's the other thing.
If we're doing this for the sake of challenge, let's make it gold.
Oh man, can we do gold?
Gold.
That's tough.
You wanted to spice things up, I'll spice it
up.
Oh
man, that is tough.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. No, so that changed. So if you had a simple mind from the beginning, this now changes things.
That's not as simple as just throw it on the weakest class first. Then
put it this way. If we did get through a gold, it would level us up a lot further, because you get a lot more.
That is true.
Gold.
That is true. And even if we fail,
even if we die on level 6 or wave 6 or wave 3, you still get enough XP, I assume, to level up at least a few times, because the way gold works.
Yeah, I say let's do it. Let's do it. That makes it so much more interesting.
So
okay.
We'll still get something out of it, I think. Even if we, and put it this way, even if we fail the gold, it gives us a performance to gauge with, because we sign out level 1, and then it'd be quite an interesting experiment to see like how many levels does it take,
Yeah.
character progression does it take to actually complete a goal. It's like It's like a Dark Souls kind of thing in that sense.
Yeah.
'cause you
Well,
can, like,
I guess
working your way
this
up.
is the
Yeah.
this is the challenge: is can we finish a gold run before we run out of characters to play?
Oh,
We started
man.
the challenge literally with an all level 1 gold run, which is a challenge in itself. So I think that should be quite interesting.
So do we deliberately, as a team, start out with all of our weakest characters and just try to get as far as we possibly can on our first round, get as many levels as we can, except that,
Actually,
okay, that one might not go terribly well, but at least then we're sort of making our worst case scenario not nearly as bad as it would otherwise be.
alternatively, the challenge could be for us to reach level 20 before we run out of characters.
Oh, I like that too. Let's do it. I like that too. How many characters are there? There's what?
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, well, technically 9 for the soldiers because of human male, human female. 9,
I think that
9
counts.
plus 1. Yeah.
I think
Do
you
we?
can go-
Do we want to count? Do we want to count humans as
I
separate?
think you can do humans separately. Yeah, I think that's
Oh,
fair
yeah, it's
enough.
12, sorry. There's 11 plus 1 if counting both genders of the base soldiers, base females, base human characters. Well, at least for soldiers. I don't know if it's consistently that number on all of the.
It's
Imagine
not
it
on
is.
all of them. No.
Oh, it
it's
isn't?
It's a little different on some of them. Some of
Yeah.
them have more than others. I'm trying to remember. I think
I
Sentinels
only have 10.
less
I have
than
10.
everyone else.
Yeah. I have 10.
I'm
Bar,
pretty
1, 2,
confident you could
3,
get to level 20 before at least the soldiers before exhausting all of the different variety characters that's offered.
Yeah. So Zingbar is 11. Dusk, you have 5, 6,
I think I've got 11.
10, 11. Okay, so the real question in that case is, I will be the bottleneck there. I only have 10 missions to reach level 20. Whereas you guys have 11, so presumably, I would be the one who potentially could have us fail in that regard.
Well, maybe you get two humans and we don't,
That could be a way to balance
and
it.
then that evens it out.
Then everyone has 10.
Yeah.
Do it that way. So I can use both the base humans, whereas you guys can only use one of them, and that way everyone has 10 characters. So to summarize all the rules that we've established here, just to clarify, because we've come up with several of them on the fly. So we have all reset our characters by promoting them. So everyone is level 1. Each person is locked into a specific class. So Zingbar is going Soldier, Gus is going Engineer, I'm going Sentinel. We then need to have our characters level up all the way from level 1 to level 20 before we run out of characters, because we must use a different character within that class every time. Zingbar and Dusk will have 10 characters in total, using just one of the two base humans. I will have both base humans because there are fewer characters on the Sentinel side, so 10 for everyone. And you cannot use any of your credits on anything other than equipment packs, so that way you aren't leapfrogging with getting some additional levels just by opening up packs. It's only coming from the actual games themselves. Am I forgetting anything?
And it's level 1 gold.
And it's gold.
Yeah.
And it's gold every time. Including
Yeah,
right
it's
now when
always
we're all
gold.
level 1. Oh man. This
So
is
we
going
have
to be
to-
interesting.
We have to go through 10 characters, or within 10 characters to get to level 20. Okay.
Okay.
So
So,
like early on you'll get the levels, but it's like
yeah.
once you're at like level 10, that's where the challenge comes in, because then the levels start scaling harder. And you
And
get
how
more
does
XP
the-
levels.
So,
how does the experience work exactly? Is it purely based on your score in the match?
I think everyone gets the same score regardless, and you get a little bit of bonus at the end of extraction.
Okay.
Everyone gets the same.
Okay.
And it only diminishes only because obviously the amount of XP required to level up obviously goes up quite a bit
Mm-hmm.
especially after a certain level thresholds.
Yeah, but is there anything we can do to boost the amount of experience that we get? Can we,
Get
just
full
Play
extraction.
plat.
Play flat. Like doing
Maybe.
doing objectives more quickly. Does that give us any additional?
I don't know if it does. I know it gives full extraction as one.
Okay.
Yeah, full extraction. Yeah, and different like metals and stuff. So like wave survives metals will do it too.
Oh, okay.
Those will be
Okay.
difficult.
So like we'll be for the first one, we'll just be hanging out behind cover, trying to all get the easy grab ones. Even if we die, you know, at least we'll get some badges that way.
That is true.
But I'm so dead set on using this destroyer just because I'm quite curious, and if we can do it, get through the whole gold, it'll be obviously a big boost in levels. I'll probably get you to level 10. I'd expect just of one character.
So are you gonna? Yeah. So I think one of the key questions is how do we approach this early when we're weak, and you know, do we sacrifice our good characters early, or at least some of our good characters early, to try to get as far as possible at the beginning? Or do we deliberately accept that the first one is going to be bad no matter what, and so take one of our worst characters and just get it out of the way, get some experience, so that way, once we get to our better characters, we have a better head start. What do we think?
I'm going to approach this by carrying 6 grenades. It looks like Zingbar has a similar plan.
Yeah.
I'm going to approach it by having 6 grenades on my person, and that is the extent of my plan.
Yeah,
Okay.
pretty much.
Yeah, no, I think this is like, because I think this is basically, as far as like level 1 engineers go, I think this is probably the best you can get. Just
Yeah,
because, like, you can still take a grenade capacity, which is like the biggest part, and base Quarian grenades, even without any upgrades, are still pretty good.
Alright. I feel like I kind of just need to go Volus Mercenary, because I think it's my worst one, and I think it's my worst one by a lot, and I feel like if I'm relying on this guy later on, I'm going to get nowhere, so I kind of do want to just finish this one and write it off.
The funny thing is, of this destroyer, actually level 1, he's ironically tankier with the cyclonic modulator than my destroyer is at level 20 with the way I normally play him. because A, I don't have the Hawk missiles because I went into multi-frags and just Devastator mode, so I don't have the shield penalty, and I don't always run cyclonic modulators on my destroyer. Sometimes I might run power amplified, like get the most damage out of the multi-frags. So he's ironically tankier at level 1 than he was at than my level 20 version. So in a way, yeah. So my survivability, if anything, is technically better. It's just obviously, ironically, I won't be killing anything anywhere near as fast, probably most likely. But I'm quite curious to see the actual difference from my level 1 version and level 20, since it's my most played soldier character at this point. And obviously, if we can do it, it's a nice achievement because that's a chance in itself. Level 1 all gold, all level 1's gold. So I think it'd be nice to say if we can do it. Doesn't mean it's not the end of the world if we don't. Obviously, we're not.
I'm gonna be doing almost nothing here, I think.
We're not expecting the best performance. Oh god, Volus Mercenary.
Just put a Harrier on it. Just put a Harrier on it.
I'm looking at the abilities. I'm like, oh man.
Fixes all problems.
But yeah, we'll get a decent XP.
Do I go
at the beginning?
Do I go decoy to try to make it so we're not taking as much fire?
Wait, what are your options?
I can get decoy, shield boost,
combat zone, shield boost.
I mean,
presumably Volus training and fitness, probably not.
Shield boost would benefit everyone at least because
it would.
It gives survivability.
I think it's probably. I mean, I think you take shield boost every time. I think the question is decoy or combat zone, and I'm trying to remember how much each of them do at level 1.
I start with the default combat drone. Actually, can I?
I mean, recon mine is decent as well because it provides like obviously a scan of the area, so it reveals enemies behind walls and it gives you a damage boost.
Oh, he's playing the Sentinel.
Oh, is he? I thought he's playing the mercenary. Since I got that mixed up with the engineer version. Sorry. Okay, yeah. In that case, I'll go shield boost.
All right, let's do it.
Because that decoy drone isn't gonna be alive for too long, especially at level 1. I don't think, at least.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. The left part is that the same thing is true for the combat drone and decoy.
Yeah. In that case, just shield boost will probably be the most useful at level 1, because it at least benefits everyone.
Mhm. All right. Well, there's that. Then for weapons, you're saying Harriers? Wait, remind me, I don't even remember which type the Harrier is. Is that assault rifle or shotgun? Or something entirely
Well,
different?
the Harrier, that's a assault rifle.
Assault rifle?
Yeah.
Alright. Is that the answer? Is just rely on the Harrier to do everything for me?
The most obvious answer is Vega Carbine and Sinjay, but that kind of then defeats it really, because you could probably quite easily do it.
I mean, I have... how much HP do I have?
As a Volus? I don't know.
I have 150
with
HP and 500 shields. Like, if I get touched, I'm gonna die.
Maybe the Vega Carbine might be necessary for you, I don't know.
I don't know if I can get that close without dying.
Yeah.
Like, you'd be spamming shield boost and trying to diagonally off yourself combat balloons, so you have a little more survivability than it looks like, but emphasis on a little.
Yeah.
I mean, I could try to
need to get close.
just take a really light weapon and try to spam shield boost as often as possible.
The problem with the Cerberus Javier is that, yeah, it's great and everything, although it's just like you're going to be, like, obviously using the ammo box a lot because of its low ammo capacity, so you're going to be forced to use the ammo box more often than you may like, depending on the map.
And that's...
the Cerberus Javier.
That could get me in trouble.
That's another thing to consider with that weapon.
Yeah, I'm saying most maps you can camp the ammo box without too much trouble. Like somewhere, you can usually camp one of them, but sometimes it might push you around.
Yeah.
Oh.
You could also, I guess you could try to just... You could try to go for a mad light weapon just so that you can spam shield boost literally as often as possible. Like, you could just take an oak pistol and try to get headshots with it.
What's out?
And, like,
what's
that
up,
wouldn't be too bad.
You could try the Lancer, maybe. I mean, the Lancer's pretty good, and it's infinite ammo. And it's light.
That's true. I'm just
not easy.
I'm thinking about the situation in which a Volus accidentally overheats the Lancer, and it's just the most dead character in Mass Effect 3.
Yeah.
You're not wrong.
Volus waiting for the Lancer to come back.
And that definitely means the Protean particle rifle is going to be much better.
Similarly, now I'm thinking like Executioner.
Nah.
Kind of hilarious.
The problem with the Executioner
horrendous,
is
but
well, A, you need to be accurate, and B, sometimes it just doesn't like register the shots. Especially if you're off host, because it's and like there's any like sense of lag going on, so it really can make the weapon really inconsistent at times to use.
Yeah. No,
actually. Now that I've talked about Oak Pistol, I've changed my mind. I'm using Oak Pistol.
Fog Pistol would be decent.
Is there anything we really need when it comes to like shield stripping or armor damage?
We should be okay, I think.
Okay.
I mean, I've got other grenades, so
yeah.
Yeah, we don't like. I've got other grenade and incinerate, so like I can kind of do a little bit of both, but not like in an unlimited fashion. Because I mean, incinerate doesn't do that much damage, and other grenades I'm gonna have a somewhat limited amount. So,
all right, the Eagle is solid from a damage standpoint, right? No.
I don't really know the Eagle much. I know it's basically just an SMG at the end of the day.
Kinda, yeah. It's solid, yeah. It's got decent damage. The big thing is its fire rate. It's kind of like this weird hybrid where you can like use it as a primary weapon and it's a pretty solid damage source. But also if you need to use it to apply ammo effects, you can do that too, because the fire rate's fast enough.
Okay. It's light. I might go that route. Alright, let me check out equipment then. So our equipment in some ways is probably going to be doing the heavy lifting, at least for this first match. And I'm thinking, you know, our missile launchers are going to... Oh, tell you what, actually, what if we increase the Cobra missile capacity? Might not be a bad idea. Just have, you know, a couple more missiles to bail us out in tough situations.
We are playing gold with level 1 characters.
Yup. So, it's gonna be a little challenging.
More missiles at the end of the day.
I feel like, at least in my case, because I'm a Volus, I'm about to just go down in one hit. I feel like the only way I'm actually gonna be able to kill anything is by shooting a missile. So, at least in my case, I feel like if we need me to contribute at all offensively, then that might be the only way I can help.
Actually, I just realised I think shock trooper upgrade might be better than grenade capacity, just so I can get a little bit more damage out of my piranha, just to make up for the lack of damage boosts elsewhere. Because my grenades aren't going to be that impressive at level 1 anyway, so...
Yeah, I mean, that'll make the piranha shred with the heavy barrel and, like, shotgun amp and shock trooper and incendiaries 4. Like, that's actually gonna be kind of saucy.
Yeah, that'd be quite decent. And I just like the Lancer, I like it more. I like it over the Prothean Particle, to be honest, just because. Well, the Prothean Particle is only at level 4, so it's not that devastating, and I like the rate of fire bonus option on the Devastator mode, which makes the Piranha even shoot and deal damage even faster. But it's not so good on the Prothean Particle, whereas the Lancer at least kind of benefits from that as well. And it's decent.
Yeah.
It does its job, and it doesn't have the charge up time or anything, which can be a problem on the Prothean because of the because of the survivability of the character. So
yeah. Well, honestly, that's kind of why I like the particle rifle so much on Destroyer, because like it's a weapon that like kind of demands you to play around it more, but the payoff is like huge because if you can actually,
it's a good payoff, but.
Yeah, and I like, like, and the things you can do while it's recharging are actually, like, really interesting. Like, you can shoot it until it has 1 left in the clip, and then swap to the Piranha, rip out 8, and then swap back and have, like, a full clip again. And you can do stuff like that. You can, you can throw out multi-flags while it's recharging. That's why I like particle rifle on it, because it's just, there's cool stuff you can do with it.
Yeah.
But, yeah, you can do some similar stuff on the Lancer, too. And also, like, yeah, Lancer is just kind of more... like, kind of the more solidly reliable option.
Yeah.
Just gives you a more steady damage up for that.
Alright. I think I'm good to go here.
Are we waiting for a 4th person still?
That's what... We had someone who had expressed interest previously.
I don't think we can do this with a 4th person in, Pugs, because they're not going to abide by the challenge, obviously.
Right, I feel like that defeats the purpose.
So it invalidates it.
Yeah.
They're probably going to leave anyway, but then again, if we get into the game, some random's going to come with like an overpowered setup, so it's kind of pointless then.
Yeah, we'll make sure we're on private here.
Yeah. So it has to be either just us 3 or a 4th person, so you may want to check again just to see if anyone was actually interested.
Yeah, so... Commander PN7 was the person who had expressed interest previously. If you want to jump in and participate in this challenge, then you are welcome to do so. Let us know, or anyone in chat for that matter.
If he's the guy I'm thinking of, then I'm just going to tell him right now, if you can hear, no, you cannot use console commands to self-revive because that is cheating. He likes
I didn't know you could do that anyway.
Yes, you can. You have console commands, and if he's the guy I'm thinking of, he he likes to do that sometimes.
Oh.
So
Alonzo, okay, is adding a little bit more to this, choosing our arena. We'll see if Alonzo is helping us here.
Uh-oh.
White's normal. Okay.
Oh,
I think that's very helpful. That is very merciful. Thank you, Alonzo.
Wait, so he's chosen the map, and it's gonna be Firebase White, normal.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's helpful.
Right, and I'm gonna probably suggest choosing an actual. And did someone say Cerberus before? Because Cerberus is okay, I think.
That was from a previous round. I think we're otherwise at randoms.
I don't want to face the potential of facing collectors at level 1.
If we actually do Cerberus, I have an idea.
How do we feel about? Are we allowed? Are we allowed to specifically choose a given opponent? Hold on, we do have a request here.
Somebody has requested.
Okay. No worries, Kaisen. But, good luck on your single-player playthrough.
Oh,
no! That's because I said that.
I mean, it's white. At least it's white, but oh man. That's a lot more impactful than the arena, I think.
You want to go as your better characters then, because that's going to be really painful.
I mean, do you just take the loss here and accept that this is not going to go well? And throw away one of your weak characters, which is kind of the approach I've been going with? Or do you say, alright, let's try to do the best we can possibly do, even in a tough situation?
that's my attitude. Just because it'd be quite nice to say, oh, we did a gold on all level ones, even if it's fire base, even if it's fire base white. So that's been my personal agenda. Really, just because it's there's only one time we can do the level 1 thing. So might as well try and make the most of it since it's a challenge in itself. And
You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Tyson goes, sorry, I can't join you. By the way, let me just make things exponentially more difficult for you real quick. Alonzo, if you can hop in here, that'd be awesome. Let's see, did we ever friend each other? I don't think so, but what I can do is, do we want to just make this, for a moment, a Condor Collector Platinum to help you get in? What if we do that? Make that a little bit easier. There we go. It's open now. But yeah, that is
So if he's gonna make this much harder, you might as well just pick on your worst characters then, because there's gonna be a point where it's just not gonna be doable regardless of which characters you pick.
If we're gonna go down in wave 3 no matter what, then don't waste your best characters there.
Yeah, may as well not even waste best equipment at that point. You better equipment at that point.
Well, but also, if you're gonna go down wave 3, you want to make sure you don't go down wave 1, so we're not stuck in the same position next game.
Yeah, that's true. So it has to be good enough to at least get to the wave 3 and complete wave 3. Otherwise,
do you only get experience if you reach wave 3? Is that a cutoff? No, you start getting credits at that point if you complete the first objective wave. But
no, you still get XP from killing stuff.
Okay.
It's just credits for objective waves.
All right.
Like Alonzo... you also get some XP from it, but you get XP before that as well.
Alonzo is looking to join us here. Alonzo, let's see if we can get you in here. Hopefully we can. Let me just verify. Yep. Okay. And of course, we can walk you through what the rules are once you're in here, because well, we are certainly making this a tad more challenging. Hopefully we can get you in, though. Yeah. That'd be great if we could get a fourth person, because, of course, we were saying how just having a random public person, probably not fair, because then it's, they'll jump in level 20 and have their optimized setup and just they'll face roll, or they'll just roll right through everything, and they'll kind of negate the whole challenge of things, or at least significantly reduce the whole aspect of it.
Imagine being level 1 and outscoring the level 20 in the final scoreboards.
There we go.
That'd be quite amusing.
Okay, so Alonzo, we'll repeat the rules for you, Alonzo, and we'll repeat it for Chad as well, for those of you who are just hopping in here. So the idea is, we are each promoting a class. And so, I went with Sentinel, Zingbar went Soldier, Dusk went Engineer. We all are choosing different classes, so we can't repeat the same class. And that means that, of course, we are now level 1 by doing that. So everyone is super weak right now. Then we are going through, and every time we play a match, we need to choose a different character among those in our class. So, for example, once you use the Volus Mercenary, in my case, then you can no longer use the Volus Mercenary. So next time, you have only the other options to you, and the further along you go, the fewer options you have remaining. And as we're doing this, we are doing these matches on gold. So right now, level 1 on gold, kind of difficult. And we are trying to get to the point where we level up to level 20 before we run out of characters that we can use. Because, again, once we use a character, we can no longer use them. So that means that in total, we will have 10 attempts before we run out of time, so to speak. Okay, so we have Alonzo. Alonzo went Soldier. Alonzo, we do already have a Soldier. If you don't mind taking a different class, that would be great.
Oh, homie just promoted, though. Oh,
I know. I feel terrible saying it. But...
Oh dear.
Yeah, I would say either way. Like, I would say if he wants to go Soldier just because he's already promoted, that's fine, I think.
Yeah, and so we stay on the same class for the entire duration here, where we're trying to make it all the way back up to level 20. So that means that I'm locked in as a sentinel, Zingbar is locked in as a soldier, Dusk is locked in as an engineer. And
Alonso is now locked in as a soldier.
Yeah, we'll see. So Alonso, if you want to, you can stick soldier. Initially, we were saying we wanted to have everyone on a different class,
Unless
but
he's okay
since you did
promoting
just
another
promote,
class.
yeah, I don't know. I don't want to force that on you. I mean, that being said, Alonso has promoted 95 times, so
he's probably quite desensitized to doing that at this point.
if you don't mind, then I'd say go for it. But if it's a bother, then of course you're welcome to just stick with the soldier.
Yeah, promote anything that isn't. Yeah. The option is to promote anything that isn't one of the 3 classes that's already been chosen, but otherwise it's
yeah. Because at the moment we're a little bit more tech focused, and then Zingbar is kind of just middle ground soldier. So like we kind of deliberately avoided going the adept route, or the biotic route, I should say. For that reason. Okay, and then Alonso will go adept. Okay, so there we go. That's great. So then Alonso's locked in for adept. Dusk will be engineer.
Because now we're like in combo city. Because like, okay, so we've got a soldier doing weapon stuff, and then we've got an engineer and an adept and a sentinel. So Lids, you can lean either way.
Yeah, depending on what we're trying to do any given time, I can lean more toward biotic or lean more toward tech. Awesome. Okay, so we are, for the first round at least, got a request. Or we're not going on platinum. It's gonna be gold, but we have a request for not Condor. It was white, so that's good.
Base white collector.
But collector is quite tough. So the question we were asking ourselves is, how far can we make it on this first one?
I think this is a healthy enough challenge, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because I also want to make it feasible to actually complete an all-round level 1 gold run.
Right.
I think that would be more interesting than trying to arbitrarily attach more challenge for the sake of challenge at that point. I think that, because let's just might as well say, well, let's just play with our keyboards upside down.
That
could be an interesting one for a later one, maybe.
Oh man. So Alonso. I was gonna say, so Alonso, just heads up that remember that once you take a specific character, you can no longer use that character. So, for example, I'm specifically using the Volus Mercenary first because I don't like the Volus Mercenary. And so I'm trying to sort of get it out of the way, and then I'm saving my better characters for later. So I just say that in case you're like, oh man, the Awakened Collector Adept is my favorite character. Just bear in mind that if you use it now, that means you won't be able to use it later.
I can see Collector being kind of mad good at level 1.
It could
goes to the Dark Channel, just like is already super solid.
Yeah, and I got pretty decent damage, even my Destroyer, even with level 1, because with Devastate and multi-frag, so yeah, I'm quite, I think there's still solid enough damage here. Then we can make it work. And in your case, it really will be just surviving with shield boost and keeping it. But you can still keep everyone else alive too with shield boost and So
yeah, I'm just trying to stay alive with shield boost, and then when I am alive, occasionally throw a missile at people. Also, I'm not sure what happened to my sound.
Yeah,
just completely gone away. Hold on, let me now it's back. Okay.
There we go.
Yeah, if we get device objectives, we are in trouble.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be it.
There's no infiltrator as well, is there? We're not gonna have an infiltrator ever now.
What are you talking about?
I can cloak.
Yeah, of course, that's what.
Oh, you know what? You're right.
Well, you've now just obviously proposed your role for it.
Oh man, I mean, if I get shot once, I'm dead. But
cheers for that. So yep.
Here goes nothing. Right, let's hide in here. It's been so long since I last played a Bolus as well. Can I even do a grab as a Bolus from cover? Is that a thing? Or am I too short to do that?
No, you can't do that, unfortunately.
Really?
You can't even actually use cover as a bolus, technically, besides soft cover.
Oh, true. I just can't even.
Yeah.
Okay, I've gotten one kill. I've officially contributed. It was nice knowing you, team. That's all. It'll be all for me.
Anything that's basically possessed, like a possessed Praetorian's hand, is going to be super. It's going to be a super bullet sponge now.
Uh-oh. Go away. Go away. Go away. Go away. We got it. We got it. Level 1 bolus. Viable. Confirmed. Look at that. We're on a kill streak. Can't be stopped. No deaths. So in theory, the more of the badges we can get, the more experience we're gonna get. Is that the way that works?
Well, yeah, I'm just going through, like, obviously each of the main... Each of
We
the
got a Scion
objective
now.
levels too. Yeah.
What you... Alonzo have friends over here? Alonzo does. Alonzo does have some... has a big friend at that. That's a Scion. Nice.
Careful of the Scion.
Oh, that's just a beast. Okay, who's left here? I saw someone there for a second. There's your Scion. Oh man.
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping.
Just need to go far enough here. What do we get? Personnel? Okay, this is probably the best. Right? Do we just immediately try to missile people?
The first one could be ideal just because it would...
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it would change.
Yeah.
I think it's a bit late for that now, maybe. I'm not too sure.
Yeah.
Shit. There we go.
One down.
I've got a possessed abomination on me. I'm gonna forget to put in Lugan, so I'm not gonna limit you guys.
Okay.
Oh no. Well,
No, Dust!
I have taken one for the team.
No.
Oh, there it is. There's another possessed abomination right behind us. Watch out, Zingbar. It's over near you.
He didn't explode. I would his head off, that's why. Oh, that's pretty cool. With the shotgun though, of all weapons.
Yeah, well, our target is over here. Oh man. Weapon fire is strong. Oh, look out. Look out. This guy. Oh, we've done it.
Nice.
That's big. That's big. Oh. That would have been the time where I would have tried to grab you. Alas, I cannot grab you.
You got your lids. Thank
Thank you.
I think I got you. There you go. Oh, never mind.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Here they come.
So far, so good. Wave 4 already.
Yeah. Alright, I'm chilling with Alonzo down here.
I keep thinking Alonso's one of the collector.
I know, it's happened to me a few times now. I've got a Scion. Scion on the flank.
I'm not gonna lie, these grenades are not exactly packing the damage, but it's okay.
Get the Scion. Oh, Jeffrey. That. One moment, please. Oh, did it get both of us, Alonzo?
Oh, you had to go possessed, didn't you? That's rude.
Okay, we got more coming in here.
Ah, I made shells. There we go.
I think I'm also just not getting the sound effect on my weapon sometimes, so it just sounds like I'm doing absolutely nothing sometimes. I'm pointing my gun at people. I'm pressing the button. Are things happening? I don't know.
I think things are happening. Could be a bit of a, it might be a bit of a lag thing going on, I'm not too sure.
Okay, we got a lot of stuff down here.
Yep.
Fortunately, that Praetorian is sort of stuck behind the Scion, or at least was. There's a little bit of time to weaken it. Nice.
Yeah,
Man.
yeah, that was...
Got the weapon damage, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Alonzo is absolutely frying people with that.
Don't forget my piranha.
Don't
I've been
go
hanging
on.
out with Alonzo a lot. I've not seen as much from you, Zingbar, but
I kind of wanna see how fast I can get 20 headshots. Oh, I got 10.
there's 10, yeah. Oh, I'm about to get stumped. No, don't do it. Ah, okay, go on without me. You can handle it.
Fine.
You'll manage. Don't worry. I trust. I believe in you. Ooh. Got Cyan out there. Oh, you got Praetorian inside. Okay. One Scion down. I think it's mostly just that Praetorian in that case.
I think so.
Something out here. Yeah, you got a Husk or Abomination behind your desk. Probably just this guy is the only other.
No, there was some dudes who I just had to kill. Some dudes. I think it might be just a Praetorian now.
There
Oh,
we
never
go.
mind.
Well done.
Enemy down to half strength. The enemy has established a
There we go.
communication array.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh, this is your role. This is your calling.
I'm doing it.
Yeah,
on.
late. Actually, okay, go ahead and do it for this one. It might be a better idea to not, because if you're not doing it, you can shield boost the person that is.
Oh, that's
That is
true.
true, actually.
And if I get touched, I'm going down. But that's the first one.
Yeah.
I mean, that was really quiet.
The
Oh.
next one just over here.
Oh, okay.
Actually,
what's the wrong
since obviously since you've just mentioned that role, I'll
Yep,
do it.
I'll hop over
You
here.
can shield- You can guard me as. Yep, there we go. So we got, yep, there's a couple of dudes on the other side. Nice.
Where's this next one? Inside? Ooh.
Ah,
Might be
yeah.
inside? Thank you. And let's
Yeah, it is inside.
make a run for it.
Watch out for the
That's the
Victoria.
Praetorian.
There are, yeah, a couple of Praetorians.
Yep.
I'm gonna hop on objective.
Yep. It might be, might not be a bad
Oh.
idea to break out some missiles here.
Lids, that was the most clutch shield boost in the history of mankind.
No worries, man.
Literally, it was in between Scion shots. Oh, whoops.
There we go. Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, ow. Where is this next one? You. Go away, you.
Reloads.
Oh, thank you. I thought you were a possessed abomination. With the bees
Oh, yeah,
around
the
you.
bees, Yeah. What's next one?
Uh-oh.
So if someone, if you can shield boost me, yep, there you go. I'm alright for the moment, to be fair.
There we got a lot of Praetorians here, though.
Holy sugar. Nice.
Ruh-roh. Are we on the objective right now?
We've done the objective.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep,
I
we're
suppose then, I've got, I'm about to get stumped, but I think we're fine. Got a lot of people up there with that Scion behind him. You can get rid of him, and I think you're starting to look much better. Don't mind my body. Just casually step over that, and there you go. There you go.
Okay,
Alright,
I've got to be getting close to my 20 headshots.
Took the additional missile capacity. I forgot.
Understood.
Look out! Look out! This is gonna hurt a lot.
Oh, I'm dead. Fucking hack.
Gotcha.
Screw you, Abomination. No, not again.
Oh, look out!
Hold up.
Nice.
There we go. We got it. We got it. Don't worry about it. Oh, except that grenade. Maybe worry about that.
Alright. I knew that the person that would kill me is a bloody Abomination.
Another sand over here.
There we go. Yep, this is an Abomination round, alright.
Please.
This one's gonna kill me. Yep.
Hey, there's my phony headshots.
Nice.
Nice.
We could even get revive trophies as well. Nice.
This is such an interesting challenge because it makes you optimize for such weird stuff.
Oh man, it's a pretty crowded room here.
Yep.
Okay, one at a time. One at a time.
Holy shit.
Oh, we got a Praetorian right here. No, 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 no. Uh-oh.
I don't know how I survived that, but I'm happy.
You did. You did. I was late to pull out though. Don't get me right now. There are too many grenades. That's Praetorian. I do have a missile out. Okay. Don't think it's strictly necessary at the moment though. Ooh, hello. That's Praetorian.
Owie.
Oh, we got Praetorians flanking us. Uh-oh. Don't like this. Behind you. Look out. We got double Praetorians. I'm gonna missile them.
Nice. Go for it.
That's what the extra missiles are there for.
Indeed.
Oh, look out. Where's that coming from? Yes. Ow. Go away. Oh, Praetorian coming up. On both sides. Flanked by Praetorians right now. Might want to take a different angle here. In kind of a nasty spot. And this one's almost down. There we go. Nice.
Yeah, this one
Oh, needed.
is a problem.
Ow.
Oh, you got shield slits?
I gotcha.
Okay, cool.
Just wanted to get a little drone out there first, real quick. Okay, we got Scions over here. After those grenades. They coming in with the boost. Oh, that was not close enough. Don't go there.
Go for the grenades. Nice.
Oh,
Stay alert. Enemy is regrouping. Enemies inbound.
Wave 9 already.
Alright. Let's do it.
Maybe Firebase White was too easy, but I don't want to speak too. I don't
I
want to
mean,
speak ahead.
we did collectors.
Yeah.
I mean, white
that's
might be
good.
easier, yes, but not like we completely took the
Doing
easy way out here.
pretty
oh
well.
my god, that's beautiful. I hit a possessed captain with a cryo effect while he was in the middle of getting possessed. So like his arm, like with his arms all stretched back and everything, he was just like.
Oh, well done. This Praetorian's gonna be. Oh, I was gonna say it's gonna be a problem, but look at this. Got the damage. Well done. Well done. Maybe actually shoot the thing if it's an official enemy. Oh, okay, got more stuff down here. Another possessed Praetorian and a Scion on me. I got you, bro.
Thank you.
Nice.
Very well done. Not so. Oh,
Yeah, no,
fast.
they both started shooting at the exact same time.
Oh,
Gotcha with the shield boost.
oh,
How could it not be enough?
One tacky abomination.
Oh, I'm out of ammo. There we go.
I can't believe that fire explosion didn't kill. It was on like 1 bar of HP and it had still taken some damage, but our tech combos do like nothing.
Targets
Because we're
eliminated.
Oh,
all
good.
level
Okay,
1
I
powers.
still have a bunch of missiles left. So I can do that if you would like.
One.
Okay, look out for that, though. Okay, I'm gonna head out to missile this guy. Okay, been missiled.
Oh,
I'm on the wrong side of this Praetorian right now.
Oh,
Nice.
take this one.
Oh, look out behind you, Dust.
Okay.
You got a Praetorian right behind you, Dust.
Don't
Yeah.
need to miss on them.
Yeah, the Praetorian's right behind you.
Okay, well, let's wait then.
Yeah, mission accomplished. Oh, look out! Big bada booms.
Watch it.
Look out. Look out. Okay, good.
Oh, uh-oh.
See you, Scion.
Yeah. Look out.
I'm gonna bait this abomination off of. It's
Got a
good.
little collector on the middle staircase. Ow. We've done it. Alright. Nothing crazy here. Just keep it simple.
In this area.
Stay together. Use the missiles if you need them.
Yeah, don't use. Yeah, we don't need to use them right at the beginning.
Yeah, save them if you can.
Just wait for them to come.
Oh, how did my incinerate go past the Scion and into the flying Praetorian to put its shield up?
The shield is down now, though.
That's a weird one.
Not liking this right now. Not liking this right now.
You know, you're valid.
Okay, still Scion down there. Still good. Apparently. Ow. Thank you.
No, oh, I'm about to get
No,
executed.
no.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
saved. Well done.
That was very, very well timed.
Okay. Got the missile out. Oh, and that's gonna go bada boom. Let me run real quick. Okay, now you can make it go boom. Okay, 40 seconds.
Oh,
Did I lead it to you, Dust? I think I might have just kited that guy to you.
I got it.
I was running
I
away
got
from
it.
him for a very long time. Alright, 30 seconds.
He was far enough away I could still kill him, no problem, so.
Okay.
Okay, cool.
20
I'm
seconds. Start thinking about moving in now. Alright, we got some friends. World's silliest missile, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
looking. You know what?
Taking no chances here.
It
Okay, move in.
was.
7 seconds. Everybody move in.
And
We did
there you
it!
go.
We did it!
21 minutes. There you go, see?
True, we could have cloaked. That is right.
Level 1, all level 1s. Go
Peace
Kabuki,
was
I said-
never an option.
Peace was never an option.
I said we were gonna. Well, I didn't say. I said we were. This is a challenge that was definitely worth going for. And
What's
we
up,
did it.
Ruby?
There you go. There you go.
So, well, we leveled up for sure after having done that. So that was level 1 for everyone on gold. See how many levels we get.
Level
Yeah.
8, let's go.
I am level. Yeah, we're all level. Yeah, well, because we're all
Should be
getting
the same
these
level for everyone,
anyways,
right?
Level 8.
Okay, so that's huge, because that was going to be the hardest one for sure. I went with my weakest character for that one. For you guys, what do you have left at this point? Well, I'm level 9. What?
Oh, there you go. Even better.
Okay.
Wait, what? Wait, how?
It said level 9, but now I'm going here and it says level 8. Excuse me? Which one am I? Okay, well, remember, in between matches, only allowed to use equipment packs. No boosting up your level with your packs here. You know, restock on whatever you need from a consumable standpoint, but that's it. All you're allowed to do. So let's make sure we pick up some jumbo equipment packs here, because that would be rather unfortunate if the reason why we lost something was because somebody forgot to load up on metagels, and when I say somebody, I mean that person would absolutely be me. Let's just make sure we have a nice buffer here. Okay, so we're all level 8 now. So again, we're staying with our same class here, but we now need to pick a new character. So everyone that we used in the previous match, we can no longer use again. We need to use someone else from the same class. So what do we think then? Still certainly on the lower end in terms of level here. Isn't that much. Level 8, although, I mean, it's pretty different from being level 1. You can actually spend some points. That's something.
Oh, yeah. I think I'm going to save my Praetorian Soldier, which is also one of my favorite characters,
Yeah.
a little bit later. I'm going to save him a little bit later. I want to get the Geth Juggernaut maybe out of the way, because I just... Yeah. I might
That
go
could be
Geth
tricky.
Juggernaut.
I feel like I might go for another one of my weakest characters here. Might be my Batarian? The submission net? I don't know. Knockwave, blade armor, submission
I don't
net.
like the Batarian Sentinels.
I don't either, so I kind of want to get rid of him.
He's definitely the weakest of all the Batarians, in my opinion.
I think he's probably, at least from my perspective, the weakest of the Sentinels that I have left. And after having just completed gold on level 1, I think we start small here and work our way up. Because
yeah, I'd probably say I'd say the Batarian Sentinel is probably the next weakest, because a lot of people obviously vouch for the Batarian Sentinel, and I can see why. Human Sentinel I know is actually low-key good, because you got Throne, Warp, and Tech Armor.
Yeah, I think I'm going to try to save them for a little bit later at the very least.
Sorry, Valkyrie's top tier, and Sun Paladin's top tier. I like the Vulture Sentinel.
I'm not very good at the Paladin, but, you know, like to save that a little bit as well. I think my ace up my sleeve is definitely the Vorcha. That's one of, if not my best characters, so that one I'm definitely going to save.
Yeah, as soon as I get a few more levels to the point where my Incinerate builds start coming online, I think that I'm just gonna be, like, fine, because then I've got Vulture Hunter and Quarian Engineer and Mizzou. I play Vulture Hunter, like, kind of all the time. I play Quarian Engineer a little less, but it's a similar idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I've never played the Turian Marksman before, actually.
Turian Soldier? He's a lot of fun.
It's
a different one?
No, not Turian. The Quarian Marksman, sorry.
Quarian, okay.
I've not really played with him before, actually. I get him over.
Yeah, you can get nutty damage, because you have Marksman and Tac Scan.
Yeah.
So basically, I mean, it's very similar to Turian Soldier. It's just basically proximity mine gets replaced by Tac Scan, which I would say is a good thing.
Is Sabotage, would Sabotage be that useful? I've never really understood Sabotage.
Sabotage isn't really the best unless you're going against Geth or Cerberus and there are actually things you can hack. Otherwise, it's like kind of okay, because you still get the backfire damage against Volcanics, but it's kind of
it's kind of meh. I think Tac Scan and Marksman's enough.
On my Quarian Marksman, I just drop Sabotage and just take everything else to 6.
Yeah.
All right.
What I was thinking of doing.
So is there a specific type of combo we're trying to go for here? I mean, I guess I have shockwave, so I could detonate stuff. I don't even know what the deal is with
Well, as
submission
a
net. I've never
soldier-
used it.
Well, as a soldier, I kind of sort of mesh with.
Yeah, you could prime with your weapon effects, right? But other than that, for the
Yeah.
most part, you're just gonna be sort of the middle
See,
ground.
I feel like the classes that would be, for soldier classes that would best work with tech focus builds would be, again, the Batarian soldier because Inferno grenades. Although he can obviously, he's high DPS himself. Obviously, Inferno grenades are a tech primer, and the Krogan soldier because of Carnage and also Inferno grenades.
So
The
heads up,
others-
we did get a request here for
Oh, okay.
the location. So it'll be Reactor, Non-Hazard, and Reaper for our enemy. If that affects anything.
Okay,
Bear that in mind.
Yeah, that's fine. I mean, the hazard version is really the only thing you have to worry about is, a troll.
Yep.
Who's using that
Which
reactor when
I
everyone's
think
inside.
we're busy enough with our challenge here that presumably we would not resort to trolling on this occasion. There's a
No.
time and a place for that, but this might not be it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with my Quarren Marksman. What to put him in? Put him on. What to put on though? What's the good as? What a
You can, Alonzo. You're fine. You can take any equipment you want. That's allowed. Anything you'd like.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I'm just wondering from a combo standpoint, am I trying to mesh with anybody here? Because I'm sort of maybe more so with other characters, I can try to go more the biotic route or more the tech route. Like, is submission net technically a tech ability?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it primes. Does it prime?
I think it primes tech boost, yeah.
Yeah.
Take a look at
Because you
this.
can do-
Because you
I
can use
believe-
it on bosses. You can use it on bosses technically because of the electrical damage over time that it provides. Which I guess would be the primer.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yeah, I believe you can actually do, with the Battalion Sentinel, you can do submission net shockwave and get a tech boost.
Okay.
It's not the most practical thing in the entire world, but you can do it every now and then.
Does anyone else have particular detonation or priming things they're looking for? Like, should I
have
go
nothing.
more one way or the other? Do we need primers or detonators?
Good question. I'm not super settled on
I
my
do
theory
neither.
yet.
The only thing I can do is well, I've got really neither going on. I guess put on Incendiary for tech and then switch to armor piercing mod for my Harrier, because otherwise I was just gonna go extended barrel with armor piercing on. So I can prime with Incendiary if anyone wants that. I don't know.
I could potentially just be a dedicated detonator if you were to go that route. And Dusk probably could, depending on what direction he goes in with his engineer.
Yeah, I could do chain overload like base human stuff.
Ooh.
I could also do chain overload with a Geth engineer as well.
Alonso is technically a primer. Well, Alonso's quite interesting actually because he's both a primer and detonator. Because warp obviously is the biotic primer, but it's also a detonator that
Yeah,
can detonate
Alonso's
tech
flexible.
and warp. And biotics, and the cluster grenades also detonate biotics and tech, so he's actually a pretty flexible class. And Slash also detonates biotics and primes. It detonates biotics and techs, and also primes biotics. He's a super versatile class actually at doing both.
Yeah, so I think Alonso is good no matter what. So I think it's a matter of Dusk and myself. What do we do? Are we detonators? Are we primers?
We're mostly concerning use, I think, because I'm going to be kind of neutral here.
What do you think, Dusk?
Give me just a sec.
So if you're gonna focus on the detonation, then maybe I'll be another primer. Because then you can detonate, Alonso can also detonate.
I think my goal right now is probably, let's see. But he's, okay, Alonso's going through that grenade build, which spices things up a little bit.
Yeah.
I see what he's doing,
Yeah.
I can probably
So I guess
still make this work.
The cluster grenades are only a detonator? Is that it?
They only detonate.
Yeah, so I guess Alonso's going a little more on the detonation side of things if he's going the grenade capacity.
You can still prime them with warp.
Yeah.
Obviously, and detonate with warp. And Lash also primes as well and detonates.
So I think I'm gonna focus on the priming with submission net.
I'm gonna
If
be
that
doing
affects
nothing.
if that affects your decision at all, Dusk.
Okay. Give me just a minute here. So we could do that.
So if I incapacitate people longer, does that also mean that they are primed for longer? Or is that the grapple duration?
I presume.
I've never used this skill before. I've never used this character. I have no idea how it
I
works.
tried it once, and I just don't like submission net because it's just a weird skill, and it just
does
doesn't
seem
always
pretty
work
janky.
for me. It's a bit janky, yeah, and it's really more for like crowd control at the end of the day because you can obviously use submission net on like mooks. It's pretty good for melee builds, I guess, and it does work on phantoms.
Ooh.
I think it only slows down if it's applied to bosses and provides the damage over time, but it's a very weak damage over time. So at the end of the day, it's really just prime. Really,
unless
not sure gonna be...
you get rank 6.
Yeah.
In which case it does it over a bigger AoE, and I believe I'm trying to remember exactly how that works because it's weird. I think it works whether it actually sticks onto a target or if it breaks on like armor. I think you get the electric field either way, but I'm trying to remember.
It has to be applied on an enemy, obviously, to get the AoE. But
Sabotage, then submission net for tech burst. Submission net can detonate as well.
I guess.
Okay, I guess I'm all the more reason to focus on it then.
I just skipped out of sabotage because I don't like the skill. But then I could obviously prime with Incendia, and then you can detonate submission that way.
Yeah, in terms of pure damage, how are we going? Do we need... Like, Alonso should have a lot.
I'll tell you what, I'll go Incendiary, and then...
Warp and Shockwave will be cool.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, because you got Warp and you got Shockwave. Which creates a really strong biotic detonation. I think it's one of the strongest biotic explosions in the game.
Yeah. Well, if you have the detonate evolution on both, which we might not.
Yeah.
Which, not sure how far we're going to be able to get up here.
Warp and cluster grenades itself is also just nutty damage as well, so...
Yeah, it is.
Let me see how I can do with Shockwave. I think I am going to want to do this.
Yeah, but if that's the case, do I want to send you on? Because I don't want to interrupt Warp.
Okay, I can get the first detonate.
It doesn't really matter.
Is that the only detonate?
I think it'll be fine. Get some primer going, I guess.
Okay. So yeah, I've got a detonating shockwave. I've got... I don't have enough to upgrade submission net any further in that case. Plate armor at level 1? What does it even do at level 1? Still melee damage. Damage reduction.
I like it on melee builds, blade armor, like again on the Vanguard version.
Worth recharge speed? No.
I think it hampers your recharge speed a bit too much. It really depends what you're kind of going for. Like, I don't use blade armor on my soldier, actually, just the soldier. I don't think the soldier has blade armor.
I think if we're just
soldier does
optimizing for level 8, then we just go level 1 for both these.
I skip out of it. It's the adept one that doesn't have blade armor.
Yeah.
No, he doesn't have blade
soldier.
Armor.
I didn't have any blade armor on it for a while, but then recently I've been trying out dropping my 6th point of fitness to replace it with blade armor, and I have not hated it.
I just like being able to spam ballistic blades more though, so I think it just hampers the cooldown, and I think it hampers it a bit too much cooldown wise.
And that's also part of it is that I run that as like a hard grenade dealer where I just take grenade capacity and go super nuts on inferno grenades. So that's like kind of my main damage source.
I use grenade capacity too on them. I just like using ballistic blades as much as possible, as in tangent, because it's just really good for crowd control.
Yeah.
Batarian Sentinel is super tanky. I just have the first fitness upgrade. I'm already at 938 both health and shields.
Yeah, Batarians are thick.
Oh yeah, they are.
Alright, let me make sure I've got my weapons sorted out here, because, are we looking for shield removal or anything in particular? Just damage? What do we need? What are we still missing here?
I think we've got, like, kind of decent armor damage at the very
We're against
least.
Reapers, so there's gonna be a lot of
With-
armor, right?
Yeah, I've got.
With
I'm pretty
Alonso.
covered for armor. I'm pretty covered for armor.
Oh yeah. Oh, and Alonso's got the whip against the Leon. So yeah, we've got
Yeah, so
he's got the
yeah.
armor damage.
He's got the Barriers as well. Like if it's like it's Reapers, so obviously Banshee Barriers, cluster grenades or Shockwave and Warp will deal with those Barriers very quickly. So shield damage isn't really that much of a priority. It's only just like Marauders, right? That have shields, so it's not really an issue. Shields too much.
Okay.
And like I said, Barriers are more or less covered anyway because of all the biotics that'll be going on.
This is probably a good idea.
Although I just remember, Lash is pretty rubbish until you actually get the 6th evolution where it can actually penetrate shields. So it won't be that good on Marauders.
So shields might still be a little bit of a problem?
No, it's just no, it won't. It's just the way Lash works, where up until you get the evolution where it can actually penetrate, like shielded or barriered enemies. It just won't be able to actually work on Marauders, on fully shielded Marauders. Lash itself. I don't know. Maybe he skipped Lash anyway. I don't know how he spec'd his class, but Lash itself is kind of like an all or nothing power anyway. Really, either you spec into it fully or you just don't really bother, in my opinion. Because it's really that 6th evolution that makes the skill actually worth using. It won't be a problem. It definitely won't be. I just forgot that's how Lash works.
Alright, I'm gonna we'll use that.
Do people want me to use Incendiary for additional tech priming? Because I was just going to go otherwise, just extended barrel and then armor piercing to max out kind of... Oh, Incendiary is pretty good still.
We might have enough priming? Oh.
Yeah, I'm going to stick to it. I think it's alright. I think I'm going to stick to this.
Honestly, I think with the amount of different detonating powers that we're tossing out, like as a whole team, I think it's probably solid.
Yeah. I'm ready then.
Okay, I will just nab this. Okay, yeah.
I think... let me throw on some additional shields, I suppose. Played a little bit safe.
I probably want incendiaries too. Well, actually, no, I think I want to split up shields. Make that.
Guess I could. Pierce armor as well. Yeah.
If you're interested in stripping shields, wouldn't phase 6 be better, or do you still want to try and like use disruptors to stun and like prime, I guess, disruptor rounds?
Yeah, I guess you guys are doing enough. I mean, the phase 6 might be better.
Yeah, and disruptors might conflict a little bit too, because it's it might conflict a little bit too much at the end of the day. I'm not too sure, but obviously you'll get shield. Yeah, phase 6 has better bonuses against shields anyway, shields and barriers. So there we go.
Alright, I think I'm good to go as well.
Okay.
Let's do it. So we're all on
Nice.
level 8 now. This should
Level
be
8.
a bit
We're
easier.
evolving.
We are evolving.
That was surprisingly quite easy, to be fair. Like I said, I know it's fire-based white, so there's obviously there's a very strict way of playing it and manipulating it and everything. But no, that was quite a smooth run. I feel.
Yeah, I was surprised. I mean, I thought I was going to be dying all over the place in complete dead weight, but it's at least able to do some things. And you guys had a surprising amount of damage to dish out, even with just level 1 characters.
Yeah. The Prothean particle rifle obviously is still pretty devastating, and
Yeah, I think that was a large part of it. That particle rifle was shredding people.
Well, the Piranha was still doing decent damage as well.
Okay, so that's the submission net. That is my first time using it, but oh, that's also a grenade. You shoot it at them. Okay, I gotcha. Gotcha, I see. I heard some people here. Somewhere. There we go. Okay, got some up here. It kind of reminds me of go in stasis. And then shooting people after you've done that.
Oh.
That's not the one I wanted to get there, but so be it. Kind of just use the stun as a setup for lining up some headshots and what have you. Interesting.
Time to reload. Enemy force approaching.
Okay, let me actually hang out with you guys more. Not lone soldier it. Oh, well, he's dead. Who's this on our flank? This guy? Oh, hello. There we go. Okay, so what happens when you try to submission net a big, like, boss enemy?
I think it just...
The net breaks and it does a chunk of damage, but I'm trying to remember if the electrical field thing still works. Whoopsies.
I think it does work. I'm pretty sure it still works. It still applies to dot at least, and I think it may slow it down a bit, but that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Unfortunately, it doesn't actually, you know, stun them into place or anything like that. Or anything armored in terms of like boss enemies. I just don't think the submission net actually works in anything that actually has armor, besides just applying like the dots and maybe slowing down the movement speed a bit, and that's it really.
Enemy ship blueprints are stored down.
It has to be anything that has health really.
Okay, now the Banshees start coming. This is where things get a little more complicated.
Okay, I was stuck on the other side of the map, so I'm getting this quick second.
Okay. Oh, that's a Banshee. That is not the Banshee. Owie.
No.
Shoot her in the face.
Oh.
Okay, he's down. Okay, another Banshee coming in some. Oh, is that a brute directly on top of me? It was. Well done, Lids, for totally noticing that. That's not gonna work.
Okay. I am out of ammo and grenades, so I'm just gonna run past everything to this ammo box.
Okay, I'm just gonna chill with this Banshee right now.
Whoops.
Hello.
Wait.
God,
Somewhere
this
over there, right?
Harrier is just such an ammo hog. Bloody hell. Nice.
Enemies inbound.
Alright, we hang that back here. Let's do it. Alright, it's not what I meant to do. That is. Oh, you. Get out of here. Oh, it's another one right behind it. Look out. Oh, that's not gonna work. Hello,
They seem
friends.
so fast. Holy shit, those are grenades. Right by the ammo
Hold
crate,
on.
I ran right into it.
Got you. Got you. Who's that?
Clean sweep. Well done.
No one.
Enemy is regrouping.
Besides that swarmer.
I'm going for the ammo box and nobody can stop me.
Do it.
Alright, I'm getting out of here. There's two
Run.
banshees over here.
So the only thing that can stop you is a banshee.
I got my grenades, that's all
That's
I
alright
wanted.
then. That's alright then.
Yeah, I'm kiting him over here. Hello.
I got some friends over here. In the butt.
Yeah, I mean, these banshees are just chasing me.
I'm playing Ring Around Rosie with a brute.
Whoopsies. Whoop got me.
Where is he? Somewhere over there. Right here. Oh no! They've cornered me! They got clever!
Oh no. They evolved.
Finish him off.
Oh, that was an unfortunate blue. I was just really running in and I just got T-boned.
Oh man. No, that was one of the ones that I was just playing Ring Around Rosie with for a solid 5 minutes.
Oh,
Oh shit.
Back up there,
Oh
ideally.
shit, no, I sacrificed myself to save you.
hold on. I'm gonna try to jam damage into it.
Nice, saved it.
Shoot it in the face. Also, that thing, let's shoot that in the face as well. Who did that? You. Don't do that.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy forces
Doing
down
pretty
to half
mediocre
strength.
damage with this Harvey, ironically, and it doesn't help that I have to keep going to the ammo box every time after every kind of like use on a boss tier enemy.
Agents didn't make it out. He dropped off his intel in a drone.
Oh well.
Tagged you as friendly. Stay close to keep it moving.
Got some friends in the reactor. Fire there.
Oh, hello, blue.
Hello, amigo. Oh, I'm out of ammo. Whoop. Somebody forgot to put the ammo box in the 3 waves. Gotcha. Get out! Get out! Rude.
I died it.
What just happened? What was this that killed all of us?
Boots. Also some other stuff,
I
but
mean,
really, it was the boots like restricting space and doing staggered, I think was most of it.
Two orders here, so.
okay, hold up.
I don't.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Oh, we got a Ravager and a brute behind us. That's part of it as well.
Yeah.
Nice.
Dust you out of there.
Ravager's dead.
Oh, we got one
I
ammo
needed
pack
to,
left.
I needed to kill it, but
Not dead.
He's dead now.
There we go. All right, mission accomplished. Let's get out of here.
I regret putting on this Harvey. I should have went for the Lancer.
Oh, we got friends over here on the flank. Ravager and brute.
oh, okay, cool.
Where?
Nice.
Checking upload. It's good. Nice one.
I got another. Is that brute behind it?
Yeah, there's.
It is.
Oh, that's what that. Ugh.
Hold on. There we go. Oh, except that's gonna hit
There's
me
a
real quick.
Ravager ahead of my body. Just watch out.
Okay. Well. Gotcha. Where's Alonzo? Alonzo's next.
Hold up.
Must still get revived even if wave is ending.
Get that revive medal.
Enemies inbound.
Okay. Back here, by dusk, we getting some action. I hear the Banshees.
Yep.
I see the Banshees. Oh, hello, Ravager. It was right next to me all along. You could not do that? That'd be great.
Yeah, I'm not doing that well on this Javier that I put on. Oh, he can fly.
This Banshee about to get me? I'm kind of flying solo at the moment.
Oh. Unless you're on a different Banshee, there's one.
No.
Right.
Got a bunch of Ravagers. One
Oh,
of
you
you
got
at the
another,
moment.
Banshee.
Oh.
Keep forgetting to use tac scan.
That Banshee's definitely getting close to me. Yep, this one is. This one, probably. Down the ramp. And we punch it. Or not. Banshee did not like getting punched. She did not approve. Uh-oh. If anyone wants to help out with this Banshee, that'd be great.
Okay, then, yeah.
I was running away from a Banshee just a moment ago. It might have been that one you were facing by yourself.
That's not good.
There we go, this guy's.
Ross, yes. Okay. Ravager up here.
I'm running out of ammo again. Yeah, I've already got no ammo packs left. I already used them all up.
Banshees just keep on coming, don't they? Melee the Ravager! Oh man.
Oh, there's two Ravagers back in. Oh.
Oh, crap.
Oh dear. Should be able to take out this Banshee now. Very close to it. He says this is about to get synced. Don't get stuck in his cover. Can I grab the Banshee? There we go. Oh, that was
There's a ton of swarmers here.
There we go.
Mission accomplished.
Die.
Stay alert.
Yeah, I was fighting Ravager after Ravager in the reactor, if that's where you are.
Yeah, I was gonna
Might
say there's
be
like a
bunch.
ton of. Yeah, there's like a whole bunch of swarmers.
Come. Copy that.
Where are they?
Good question.
Quiet from my side.
I've got,
There we
yeah,
go.
I got some sauce over here.
Yep, as do I. I've got some friends now.
Oh, that's a Banshee that just teleported through a wall, hit me with the poison strike tech, don't like that.
Oh, I am surrounded by brutes and banshees right now. That's not what I wanted. I'm in trouble. I'm probably bringing some friends right now. Just as a heads up. Who did? Oh, stop that.
I don't like your friends, Lids.
It's not the friend I was thinking of. There was a friend of Whoa, after all.
Okay. Warped to the.
The Banshee, now that's the friend I'm referring to. Now. Banshee right on me.
Okay, hold
And
on.
Brood. Not the safest of places right now. Oh.
Oh, I don't know how he didn't stagger. I like emptied a full N7 came close into his face.
think we're almost done here.
Thanks.
Oh, that guy stopped me. I
Oh,
couldn't
no.
see him. My camera angle was garbage.
Zingbar, you still up? Got Alonzo.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, so it's
I'm
the two
alive.
of you. Dusk and I are both perma-dead. Just a heads up. Play a little bit safe.
Can I get the cover? Thank you. Try and leave the Banshees till last.
Yeah, that Banshee's gonna be a bit of a
I
problem.
want to kill everything. Yeah, there's a brute. There's still like a brute and a Ravager. I want them dead.
Yeah, just give it a little stuff. Ravager.
There's
That looks like Alonzo Knight taken care of, and the Brute still up? Yes.
he's dead.
Okay, nice.
Might just be the Banshee just now.
Definitely at least a Banshee.
There's definitely a Banshee.
Yep, okay.
Yep. Nice. Where's she going? Come back here. Come back here.
Get over
Actually,
it.
no, don't come back here. Don't come back here.
On second thought, stay a comfortable different distance away, please. And preferably if you could give us a nice, clean line of sight on you, that'd also be great. Yes, Alonzo, finish it with a punch. Well done.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Bogeys incoming. Understood.
Alright, sounds like we got a lot more Banshees where those ones came from. Where are they exactly?
Like LZ area, more or less.
Yep, well, I'm with you here. Okay, now they're coming on our flank. Zingbar, heads up, on the right.
Yeah.
Good idea. There we go. Got more where that came from, though. Got a Ravager on the flank area where we just were.
Two brutes. Ran out of ammo again. Ah, crap. It's the ammo box. Oh no, there's nothing here. There's ammo box. Shit.
That Banshee about to turn around and kill me any second
On
now.
my way to the ammo box.
Oh, I got a brute behind me, don't I? Right, bro. And a Banshee. Let's shoot in the face.
Holy shit.
Ooh, we got a lot of action here right now. Ooh, what was that? That brute, probably. I would imagine. And that Banshee. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Take out the brute! Ugh. Not quite enough on the shockwave. Oh, I'm about to get stumped. Let me jail. I know we're probably close to finishing, but... Oh. I kinda thought this was cover, but apparently not. What the heck was... What did you just do? I teleported.
Oh, it's a bit of a scary one. Oh, still a Ravager here.
Outstanding work. Enemy is still active. Stay alert. A recon drone with enemy fleet intel went to ground in this area. Nice. Keep close or the drone will go dark again.
Oh, that's
Alright, oh dear. Yeah, good idea. That was gonna be a problem.
I approve of that. I've got 4 missiles left, so I'm pretty good.
I've got a lot as well. And chances are, I'm gonna see round 2 of all those Banshees right now. I'm gonna missile them.
Nice.
I might even missile these guys. Well, no, Got them taken.
Oh,
So
okay,
this
I think.
Banshee, though... And we're getting flanked by Banshee as well.
Oh no. Let me pass, please. There we go.
Okay. We're making it work. We're making it work.
Everything's fine.
sorta.
Just juke this real quick.
Everything is fine. Somehow, because I am no longer
coming down
alive.
the stairs.
Oh my god. It's a mosh pit of brutes down here.
Yeah. Oh no!
Oh, that only hit one.
Oh wow! Alonso feet just couldn't clutch there. Saved my life once again. One day, not even more of a crazy mosh pit was just all the screen shaking from shockwave.
That's true.
Just a massive earthquake.
Oh, we got more Banshees. Not done with them yet, it looks like.
I've got no, oh shit, I've got no ammo. I'm screwed.
I'm chilling with this Banshee.
Hello, bro. And I died.
Get out of here, Swarmer.
I'm hoping those were the last two Banshees and I just didn't make them respawn. And I did make them respawn elsewhere. I think they're the last two.
Watch out!
Down to the last enemy.
Oh, I mean that whole time.
Clean sweep. Well done. Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. Rendezvous at LZ.
Alright, let's not stand right next to the LZ. Oh, that's a party down there.
Two Banshees on the opposite side of the map.
Might want to try to keep them there.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try to kite them. I gotta position my Lavender too. This is gonna be a fun time.
Yeah, we're chilling over here. It's a little crowded down on the base level. Just heads up, you're looking to go through the reactor over here.
Okay.
You're gonna have a bit of a welcome party when you get through.
Okay. That should be fine.
So, that being said, we do probably have them pretty distracted here. Okay, here comes a Banshee. That's probably a little bit more of a concern. Also, that guy. Hold on, sir. Thank you.
Okay, you guys have got them coming in on the other side now.
Hello, Brute. Oh yeah, we only have 30 seconds. We should make moves now.
Yep.
That is not a good place for a rabbit.
It's dead.
Good, good, good. Okay, I'm gonna missile these Banshees.
Yep.
Time's running out. Team secured.
Nice.
There we go.
Never full
Level 8.
extraction.
Full extraction.
Now one of my least favorite maps too.
I like that one. On the Hazard in particular.
I like that particular game. I just don't like Reactor in general. It's just I don't know. I'm not one of my favorite layouts. And obviously, people can get a bit trolly on the Hazard version.
That's
too.
true. That is true. Actually,
Okay.
I kind of like the Batarian Sentinel. Kind of like it. Alright, so where does that leave us now? So we were 8. Now, looks like 13?
Yeah.
Okay. That's getting up there. You know, this is workable at this point. Alright. So again, remember, you can only take equipment packs. And level up with your packs, that's cheating. grab a few more of those. That should trick. Okay, so what are we looking at now?
Sorry, I'm getting all my facts, but give me just a minute.
So at this point, I mean, we're not fully powered by any means, but we're in a decent place.
Yeah, I could probably get pretty close to getting these builds online.
Any specific, and as a reminder, so you can't take ones that you've already used. Is there any specific type of combo we're thinking about? Because I would potentially consider going Paladin here. In which case, obviously, I'd have Snap, Freeze, and Incinerate, which would
Well, then
be relevant.
it'll be tech based, yeah.
Yeah. That would probably be my preference for this next round.
Okay, I can probably figure something out.
Yeah, I think that's most relevant for Dusk, probably.
Yeah.
Does that work on
Yeah,
your
we
end
just
for
want
you,
to
Dusk?
go. Yeah, if we just want to go deep on tech stuff, I can find something to work with it. Let's see.
Okay. See, I could go Incinerate, Snap Freeze, Energy Drain, any all the above.
Okay, so the question is basically if I go with one of my Cryo Incinerate builds now, or if I just take a chain overloader to go nuts on Cryo Explosions.
Okay, let me take a look then. Maybe I could wait one more round before going with the Paladin if you want to delay a little bit before doing the Cryo slash Incinerate combos.
Oh yeah, if we do like one more, then I'll probably be
You'll be
getting
in
the
much better
power damage
place.
ups that I
Yeah.
really need, and then like we'll be able to just kind of pop off.
Okay. Maybe I'll go...
Got Vulture Soldier, maybe.
What Lift Grenade can detonate biotics? Is that
I
it?
think it can. Yeah.
That
Yes, it
Incinerate can detonate fire and tech?
Yeah, it's tech explosions or tech explosions for Incinerate. If it has a dot as well, I think it primes as well, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so it does both.
Okay, so I might consider going Krogan Sentinel in that case. Incinerate Lift Grenade.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you thinking like Grenadier? Are you thinking heavy weapon specialist? There's kind of a lot of ways you can build
yeah.
Krogan Sentinel because you can drop Incinerate and go lift grenade tech armor and not have a cooldown.
I could do that.
Take 2 heavy weapons.
I could go Incinerate.
You could go for Incinerate, lift
Maximize
grenade,
that.
wombo combos to get fire explosions.
I would flip that over to you, Dusk, and say, based on what characters you're thinking about using here, would Incinerate be helpful? Or if I'm going Lift Grenade, it's probably more relevant for Alonso in that case, because he's doing most of the biotics. What are you thinking, Alonso? Sorry, Adept? Which one? Stasis? Okay. In that case, if Alonso's going Stasis, I might go with a more weapon-based Krogan Sentinel. And if you are going weapon-based, then you go Lift Grenade, right? Because that doesn't have a cooldown.
Yeah. You just if you the extreme version of this build is to not take Incinerate
At all.
and then you don't have any powers that require a cooldown. Okay. I mean, if yeah,
So I can
think you
go
could
that
do
route.
like
I can do something else that gives a little bit more combo ability, but it sounded like, you know, maybe we save some of the more combo centric stuff for a future round when we have a little bit more points to spend.
well, but I think we've got enough of it going on, and also I think Hogan Sentinel as a lift gonna do is like self-sustaining enough that I think we should be good because like
That still works.
Alonso's yeah, because Alonso's doing he's not doing a sniper type stasis setup. He's doing like actual. He's like going through power damage.
Okay.
So that means he's going to be like climbing stuff a ton, which lift grenades will be able to set off.
Okay.
So yeah, I think Logan Sentinel like gonna do the makes a lot of sense, and then I'll just try to find something that like does raw damage and doesn't rely on like inner party combos too much.
Yeah, that's the thing, is I'm potentially leaving you a little bit up high and dry here, Dusk.
No, that's totally fine.
Okay. In terms of the name, this is actually my first time using this character, apparently. I don't know. This is not exactly the most creative, but
Okay, so you got okay. So we've got Flamer, like Grenadier Logan, and then like Biotic Wombo combo. Sorry, Adept. I think it's Recon Mon time. Actually, okay. This character is gonna be tough to build with limited stuff. I mean, we definitely want at least a little bit more freedom, and I think we take the online really for it.
how relevant is the duration for the lift grenade? Do I care about that at all?
The
No.
duration, no, you don't.
No,
You don't,
the
right?
duration's yeah, you won't care about duration.
I'm thinking it's damage, capacity, damage and radius. And our radius would get up to 6.5, which isn't amazing. But I was a little spoiled by using some very grenade radius friendly characters previously. So might have a bit of a high bar in that regard, and whereas this is more on the damage side. I'm assuming we probably do want to, at this point, think we can probably afford to start throwing in a 6 or 2 when we're specking our abilities, right? At level 13?
Yeah, I was working with a 6 on homing grenade last game.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Let's do that. And we're thinking no incinerate. Then the grenades do count as a power, right?
Yes.
Alright. Oh, these power bonuses are very small. Point where I wonder if, with our limited number of points, if it might be best to not try to maximize the damage there. Maybe instead. Nation damage. Also, don't really care. Would they just be going all the way to 4 for the damage protection? I don't know. That seems like when we're on a limited number of points, that might be more than we'd like. Maybe we just go survivability. Is our starting amount? A lot. We are a Krogan.
Requests, by the way, in terms of map and enemy.
Oh, yes.
Because we're still on Reactor Reaper, which I assume we won't be doing twice in a row.
We have Glacier Cerberus. Glacier Normal Cerberus.
Okay.
Grenade damage will be good. Because damage, I missed the last part of that, but grenade damage will be good. Yeah, may not need too much of this scaling.
I think
The other
BCs.
passive.
I think BCs. He meant biotic combos. I'm too sure.
Well, I thought that was just short for because, but I didn't get the chance to read the second half of that sentence, so I don't know.
Oh, right. He said range was already. He said range was already good.
Okay.
If there was a range boosting.
Okay. Gotcha.
Passive.
So 20 more
I'm gonna throw on
points.
this Executioner pistol. I like running Executioner pistols with Watcher. May not be great, but I like running it.
I think we go tankiness. Let's see, so we can get both of those, and then we'll have a tiny bit left. We probably do that. Super tanky, okay. Then we can go 1 and 1, or we can go one more on the tech armor. I really don't care about the recharge speed by itself. We're just going to put it on and leave it on. In which case, guess we get 2.5% power damage? Yippee! Oh man! So good.
Actually. Excuse me.
Alright, so then from a weapon standpoint, do we need anything in particular? Are we looking to strip shields? Just deal a whole bunch of damage? What do we need?
I'm
Dusk
mostly covering armor.
bullets.
Yeah, I am playing a 100% support build. Recon Mine and Proxy Mine are spec for max damage debuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Flamer and Lift Grenades will be doing some damage.
Do you have any
Sure.
detonators for powers?
Proxy Mine.
Oh yeah. Lift grenades. Do lift grenades detonate tech bursts or tech explosions?
I'm pretty sure they set off fire explosions. I'm not sure about other stuff.
He's got incinerate though, so that's this has got incinerate.
Well, I
anyway,
haven't
so...
spec'd it at all. I don't have it.
Wait, okay, never mind. Oh yeah, you wouldn't as a Krogan Sentinel. Sorry, Adept's got Throw on Warp, which I think does both. In terms of detonating techs or biotics. Actually, I don't know about Throw, but I know Warp does.
Yeah, they both do.
Okay, there we go. In that case, that's fine then.
It sounds like we have a lot of armor stuff, so I'm going to focus on shields.
Yeah, armor should be
Anti-shields
alright.
on the weapon. Melee damage? Or even increasing the capacity? The weight doesn't matter. And I don't think you can penetrate at all with the Rieger. Maybe that?
Weight capacity is kind of irrelevant, isn't it, for the Krogan Sentinel? So you can sort of put on anything. I think, like you can throw on a claymore if you want and be.
Yeah, I went for
Krogan.
Rieger,
Okay.
assuming that we might want a little bit of shield removal since we have so much for getting rid of armor.
Yeah, Rieger's. Yeah, even if you don't put incendiary on it, it still has really decent damage against shields.
I was thinking either that or Acolyte, but since the weight doesn't matter, why not Rieger?
Well, you could throw on 2 weapons then. If weight,
Could also throw on something else.
Since weight really is relevant.
It does not matter, I suppose. I mean,
Might as well put 2 on. I mean, the thing is that the Rieger carbine.
Put a Harrier on it.
Put a Harrier or something long. Well, yeah, you definitely want something longer range to complement it. Can we use same weapons? Alonso's asking. I'm assuming yes.
yeah, you can use the same weapons. Don't worry. Just the character. Remind me, when it comes to the Harrier, it's the capacity that is really bad that you want to increase. Is that right?
Yeah, I usually go those 2. Armor piercing, I think. irrelevant because I don't think it has any built-in armor piercing. That's where the Incendiary would come in if you wanted to put that on. I don't think armor piercing works on the Riga carbine, so that's what I usually tend to go for.
Just make this be
Could
my
be,
armor
I literally
specialized.
could be wrong on that. I literally could be wrong on that, but
Wait,
if
so
it's just specializing in shields, then yes, I think.
but so I've done the Rieger, but now I'm talking Harrier as a secondary weapon.
I
So
thought you were talking about Riga stuff.
yeah, so Rieger will be the anti-shields weapon, but then since
Anti-shield
weight doesn't
weapon.
matter, why not use Harrier for other stuff?
I think extended mags is a mandatory on it based on me
Okay.
running it just a few games ago. Extended mags, and then either anything that gives armor piercing, so any of the armor piercing mods, or extended barrel. But then you probably want to put armor piercing on for your ammo bonus if that's the case. So, but yeah, I think it needs armor piercing of some kind, whichever way you do it.
Okay, I think this should work. And
yeah, that's yeah.
So
I'm also just gonna be flaming, so that's all I've been pretty much doing.
The lift grenades qualify as a biotic ability, so if I have biotic scaling damage on my equipment bonus, that'll also increase the damage from the grenades, is that right?
Lift grenades, I think so.
So what did you say?
If I get a biotic damage scaling equipment bonus, that would increase the damage of my lift grenades, is that right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. I wasn't 100% sure on that, but I was my initial answer would have been yes, but that confirms it then.
Okay. I'm good. I think I'm good to go. So what did we take this time? We've got Dusk is going full support, Bull's engineer.
Well, kinda. This the engineer has a bit of a slant to it. This arc pistol. So I put drill rounds on the arc pistol since recon mine lets me see things through the walls.
Oh.
So I'm gonna try getting some headshots through the walls a little bit.
Yeah, arc pistol on him.
Dusk is
great.
memeing.
Yeah, arc pistol on him would be great. All I've literally got on me on this Vulture Soldier is for Flamer because I don't spec into Carnage.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't like Carnage on him.
And did you go all out Flamer to 6 already?
No, I kind of distributed it. Actually, that might be a good point though, because I've only got I went four. I kind of like distributed it, and it's actually at 4. But now that you mention it, I might want to try and get that to 6 just so I can sort of maximize the damage earlier on.
Yeah, and also that'll scale out combo damage too.
Yeah, that is true actually. In that case, just let me respec.
Alright, no worries.
Range.
Alonzo he's going for the stasis adept, but I tend to do this as sort of just a setup for weapons, but it looks like he's going more pure biotics. From what we can tell from the preview, at least.
I respected now, it's at 6.
Okay, nice. You've got a fully powered flamer, I've got a fully powered lift grenade. And Dusk is gonna casually snipe people through walls.
Yeah, I'm saying the main point of the character is to just get the max damage debuff, get the 25% from the recon mine and the 20% from the proxy mine, and since our team is so ridiculously high damage, that pays some dividends. But also, that's the arc pistol is kind of just the other thing that I'm also doing at the same time.
And Alonso says he's also not going stasis, so he's full warp throw. He's going all out on the direct damage. Okay.
Interesting.
They would have a way of easy moding phantoms.
Oh,
stasis
true.
Would normally be the easy mode on phantoms, but
yeah.
since we don't have stasis.
Try lift. Do they get lifted by lift grenades, right?
Lift grenades can be pretty devastating on phantoms. I think. I don't think they get. Don't they have to be unshielded though to be for the lifting effect to actually work though?
Good question.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so it won't necessarily work on phantoms unless you can quickly strip their barriers.
Yeah, and my Rieger doesn't have much range, so that's going to be kind of hard to do preemptively.
Well, but The good news is if they put up shield, they stand completely still, and you can just
That's
hose them
true.
with the leaker and they die.
Yeah.
All right, let's
You give them the 50-50, you hit them with the option
That's
select.
true. Yeah, that's true. The Regal Carbine is basically the win button against Phantoms, so...
All right, I think I'm good to go here.
Do you not have any equipment, or you like save your equipment
I
when you get to higher levels? Yeah.
I mean, the armor, like, doesn't matter the recharge time for my build. I guess I could go power amplifier, which would...
Like, if you have anything, like, in spare, like, you have loads of, you may as well put on, like, internal modules or whatever, just to make your speed faster or whatever.
Let me see. I think I have a bunch of assault rifle lamps. Throw one of those on. Ammo-wise, though, was there anything? I mean, like...
Well, it's Ninja if you want to cheat, if you want to make the Vega Carbine, you know, just not the
Ridiculous.
you know, ridiculous. But if you don't want to obviously go down the cheesy route. Oh,
But
yeah,
Alonso's got
Alonso's
Acolyte as well, so Alonso
yeah.
will be getting rid of shields really quickly, too.
Getting rid of 5 years, yeah, which
Nice.
will work. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'll hang out with Alonso. He'll strip the
Lift
shields, I'll chuck
obviously
grenades.
Yeah, lift grenades maxed out do pretty significant damage, especially against Phantoms too. So, yeah, should be pretty good there.
All right, I'm gonna forego the ammo upgrade. I think I will refrain from the super cheese. I'm good to go.
I'm gonna swap things. I'm gonna swap things
You
a
could
little bit.
put
I'm gonna amp up this.
You could put Phasix on just to make
Uh-huh.
your Vega Carbine even better at stripping shields.
Yeah.
You know, for just the pure shield stripping roll, which you mentioned is something you wanted.
Yeah.
So Phasix, I would avoid discharge. I mean, I don't know how. Yeah, I would avoid discharge just because of.
Oh yeah.
Because of the obviously the way primers work. So yeah, Phasix I think would be pretty good.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, I changed a little bit to get a little more pistol damage and a little less survivability, so I am running with the handheld sniper rifle. the handheld javelin.
Should use armor piercing rounds. We have a lot of. Well, we have a flamer, so that was kind of the idea. Was we're probably fine for armor piercing, and at least on my on the Harrier, I put a pretty serious armor piercing mod on that. So the Harrier is my anti-armor, and then the Rieger is my anti-shields. But I think for the most part, I'm going to be trying to prioritize getting rid of the shields. Let's throw this on. Oh, I didn't see you there.
Oh, that's a bad start.
Centurion, you are not allowed to try to out-melee me. That is against the rules. I'm a Krogan. Oh, I missed. I missed. Run up and melee and whiff. Oops. Alright, maybe getting a little carried away here, early on.
Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
Let's maybe, you know, take it easy here. Not get too out of hand. Oh, hold on. Get over here. Nope, get back, get back. Ah, just a little too slow on the crap. How's it going down there, Dusk?
I'm vibing.
Oh, I did not take the grenade capacity. I probably should have done that. Rather than the biotic damage. That definitely would have been better. I was supposed to be an all-out grenade build. Oh, nice, Alonso.
Trying to get a cover. How did that Guardian get me?
I missed again. He's dead. He's dead. He's dead. Oh, do it, do it, do it!
Beautiful.
Yes!
What did I just get hit by?
Wow, I'm playing turbo. Oh shit.
Oh, well, that's a shield right there. shoot through it.
Holy crap. What's going on?
That's a grenade. It's about to blow up on me.
Guardians are getting problems for some reason. They shouldn't be.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload. We've got intel that strategic enemy personnel are on
Alright. Not bad.
zero in on those targets and finish them.
See what we get here. It's an Atlas. Might want to missile it. Make life easier for ourselves.
Oh, yeah, there's stuff behind us.
Owie. You're not wrong. Alright. You know... enough of this nonsense. Oh, well, okay, well. I was about to missile it, then you killed it. Fortunately, though, I did not missile. Pull that just in time. Alright. Now, what do we have this time? It's still an Atlas. Alright, I'm a missile.
Half the targets confirmed dead. New strategic target is in play.
What's down here? It's also an Atlas. What? I'm trying to avoid the whole Atlas thing. Oh, we get first, Billy.
I forgot that I can't do that. The DOT got me.
So what? I am not having a good time. He's like literally all. I'm just getting destroyed by these ordinary troopers for some reason.
Oh, hold on. Stay right there. Stay right there, please. Oh no! Stay right there.
Oh.
Stay right there. Stay right there. No! Come back! It's on you. I can shoot through walls. Guy's still there? No, he's dead.
Nice.
Enemies approaching.
Oh, do not set up a grenade. Or rather, a turret. Well, he set up a turret. The turret is up.
Oh no, that's Phantom. Goodbye.
Where is it?
It's up in the top middle of them.
Oh, yep. Got one right on me as well. Well, she is no more.
Okay, Blade and Execution Pistol is actually a pretty decent combo.
Okay, I got the turret through the wall. Feels good.
Nice.
It's actually a pretty nice combo this. I'm gonna have to try this out more.
What is it?
Damn. Flamer and Executioner Pistol is actually a pretty nice combo.
Yeah, so what the idea is that, you know, when your flamer, like if you don't kill anything with the flamer, then you just get one big shot in to finish
It's
people
really
off?
more the well, it's kind of both ways. If my Executioner Pistol fails to instant kill the target, the flamer will just finish it off, either from the flamer itself or like dots from the flamer. So it's even got like even on Phantoms it's pretty decent actually.
Why do I have 0 ammo on this thing?
Oh, what?
I gotcha. I'm not sure what it was that got you, but...
It was the grenades, a stray grenade.
What?
Just blasting stuff through walls with the Volus feels weird.
Okay, there's an engineer that's repairing the Atlas.
Ow. Wait, they can do that?
Yeah, they can.
I did not know they could do that. But I did notice how it seemed like he was starting with, didn't have much health left and then suddenly went way up.
Yeah. I might have try this on my water sample.
Okay, shield's down now. Uh-oh. Okay, got another Atlas out here.
Yeah.
Several of them, actually. Ow. Where is that turret? Oh, I'm gonna get stumped. That's no good. One moment while I reload, please. That's the turret. Okay.
That's...
Okay.
Oh, yes,
Oh,
I
turret out of here.
I like this actually. Just... That's quite a nice combo. I like
Oh, she's not dead yet?
it. Nope.
Oh my god.
No. They cheat death, those nemesises, sometimes.
Nemesis.
Nemesis.
Ranking enemy personnel are on site.
Nemeshits.
Locate the targets and terminate.
Okay, they're at the basement.
It's Phantom?
Target down.
Actually, now that I think, yeah, if anybody puts up power shield so that a Phantom stands still, I can just kind of blast him in the face. Now that I think about it.
I didn't have that up.
Have the targets confirmed. New enemy target spotted.
Ow.
We're offline.
Oops. Kinda in the middle of nowhere here in the basement.
Ah,
Oh, right. Alright, I can gel if needed.
Time is running out.
Oh.
Eliminate the target.
Thank you.
Oh, Phantom is one. Phantom is one. It's the target.
Target down. Good work. One more target is in.
I have been having a very hard time in this game for some reason. Phantoms have been... Cerberus has been screwing me up throughout this whole game.
Oh, let me get you. There's Phantom. Heads up. Look out.
Time is short. Get to your target.
Okay, Phantom behind us. As well as the target, of course.
Targets are cleared.
Oh, come on. Where was that Phantom? Seriously?
Over here.
Damage.
Ow.
Member is hurt.
Look out. There is still a Phantom over here. Oh no, that's a Nemesis. Hold on. That's a Phantom. No. That's the Nemesis. That's the turret. Was the turret.
Sensors tell me only one left. Well done, team.
Noise.
I wanted to see if I could just shoot vaguely through the wall at the red diamond and see if I hit anything.
No.
Bogeys incoming.
Oh, behind me?
Step on over.
Rude. Very rude. Careful, there's a Phantom in there.
Like that. Yeah, there's a couple of them.
Also something shooting at me from the other side. Yep, that's probably ultimately what got me. Where is it? Can she shoot through this wall? I think I can. Can you, Oh, hold on. Nope, I'm not gonna try grabbing a Phantom. Because they can flip over to the side and suddenly, advantage is in their favor. Please don't do that.
Oh shit, there's a turret, watch out. Right there.
Oh, okay. Yep, there she is.
Phantom here as well.
Squad member offline.
What? Did anyone else just see that engineer take flight?
I didn't, but I wish I did.
Enemies approaching. Got it.
Where are they?
Alright, definitely some Atlases down here. Yeah,
Yep.
2 of them.
Oh, we got Hold on, let me get the Fugaxi mine in there. We got the big damage debuffs.
Oh, I should have waited. Grab another real quick.
Beautiful.
Oh, hello, Phantom. Bye, Phantom. Alice up here. 2 Alices, actually.
Yep.
One of them down.
Yep.
Second one. Can you tell if it still has shields?
It did just a second ago. It's close to down now, if anything.
Okay.
Got the double kill of the Atlas and the Centurion, 1 bullet.
Oh, Phantom in here. Heads up.
God, I have been having a really rough time.
Where's my acolyte? Or rather, my Reader seems to have 0 ammo.
Yeah.
It's just been that long since I used it. I did not remember that was the case. Oh, look out.
Sake. Every time I need to shoot, every time I desperately need this execution pistol to shoot something, I have to reload it. That's the only problem.
Hold on. I want to grab this guy. Oh, I had it. I had it. Darn.
Double debuffs on Atlas.
Nice.
This build is actually kind of cold-blooded. It doesn't like... The main point is debuffing, so you don't actually get a ton of points, but the things that you do kill, it does feel really good.
Uh-oh.
Double debuff on Atlas.
Okay. Did I really have that turned off? Oh, hello.
Get out of here.
Got something back here. I hear a Phantom. Oh, Atlas up the top of the stairs.
Yep.
I'm gonna distract it. Oh, that is not what I meant to do by distract. I mean, probably distracting it, yes. Not the way I wanted to, though.
Double debuff on both Atlases? Okay, never mind.
Thank you. Oh, that's a turret, isn't it?
Uh-oh. Yeah, there sure is.
Can I shoot through this? Not sure I can. If I could, like, actually revive Dust, that'd be great. Oh, your turn as well. Hello.
How did that turret take me down? What?
Winning a pistol duel with a Phantom as a walrus is a trip.
Those Phantom pistols are no joke. They are strong. Oh, that's enough. Thought that counts.
Enemy is regrouping. Time to reload.
Got no Medi-Gel left.
Oh, yikes. Okay, we should be careful.
This was a rough game for me.
We should try to be careful and help out Zinzar.
Let me...
Alright, you got this. You got this, Dust.
Big.
Noise. Look out. Oh, gotcha.
I'm going for it.
Okay, do it. Oh, sorry. That Phantom
There
incoming.
we go. Beautiful, double flawless. Oh my god, big damage debuffs everywhere.
Nice.
Yeah, who is still up?
Oh,
You're an
quick.
Atlas somewhere.
Enemy forces down to 1.
That was so fast.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's one of the fastest I've ever seen.
I want to say both of the packages were like mad close, and we got flawless like transports on both of them.
Oh yeah, basement.
Alright, so faction wave here. Let's be careful, especially with Zingbar with no gels. Oh, behind us. Oh, Phantom behind us.
Oh. Double debuff on Atlas.
Okay. Need out. Ow.
Oh.
One phantom.
Double debuff on that Atlas as well.
Okay. Need out. Ow. What am I doing on grenades? I still have some. This quick. Okay, we got a minute.
Oh my god, just popping blue goon heads feels so good. Like the smoke and everything. Double debuff on Atlas again.
Okay.
But
Need out. Okay, 30-ish seconds. Watch out for this Phantom incoming.
he dead.
Okay. We might want to make moves.
Yep.
Alright, got the missile launcher out just in case. Again, pretty quiet. We got Alonzo, we got Zingbar, got Dusk.
My kill was spammed through the wall. I did it. Headshot.
There we go.
That build is sick. I love that build so much. It's not like you don't point hog by any stretch of the imagination, because the main point of the build is damage debuffing, but like the playstyle is so unique, and like you also have such a weird thing going on with the pistol.
Nice. Okay, so the question here is, what level do we get up to now?
Level
We're getting
15.
there. 15?
Oh,
I'm
you're
not
16,
15.
Lids. You got a little extra.
Oh, why did I get a little extra?
I don't know.
But you're not wrong. Okay. So at this point, things are probably going to slow down level-wise, right? As we're starting to get toward the area where it takes a lot more experience.
I often say it's after past level 16 do things get a bit more painful to level.
Yeah, but I mean, on the
Level
other
16
hand,
was like
we
threshold.
have a lot of points to work with at this point.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, not going to be, obviously not a perfectly optimized final build at this point, but we're getting close. We're getting close. In which case, and let's see, so that was what, 3 rounds? Let's see, I went Polus Mercenary, I went Therian, that's 2, and then I think just the Krogan, so I think that's 3. We have 10 total. Trying to reach level 20, so we're getting there.
We're cruising.
We're cruising.
Indeed.
Okay, so
Okay. I think
what
it
are we
is.
thinking
I think it is
next?
officially time for me to pull out the Vulture Hunter.
Okay.
Forger Hunter Engineer. Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I play this thing. I know a lot of people don't play it much, but I play it all the time as Bloodlust Incinerate. Just act like Kugai rounds, take these combo, go nuts. Just have a one-shot combo for like any enemy that is not a boss,
Okay,
and then
so
still do solid boss damage.
should I go Paladin then for the Snap Freeze?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. This is probably the time to make this move then. Okay, so I'm assuming I'm probably going all-out Snap Freeze, right?
Yeah, for sure.
And it's mostly there to prime, or is it just prime, or is it actually detonate?
It can detonate fire explosions, I know.
Okay. So, do I really
It's
care
like-
about the base damage, or is it just mostly there as a combo tool?
It's mostly there's a debuff because a debuff
right.
and a combo tool. The damage is like not terrible, especially once you get some power damage buffs. It's like okay, but yeah, the rank 5 damage debuff that you can get from it is kind of where the sauce is at, and I think you get something really good out of rank 6 as well. I'm trying to remember what exactly lines up well with Snap Freeze.
Increase damage, weakened armor targets by additional 25%, or increase the damage of tech combos by 100%. Either of those sound great.
Oh, hold on. Let me check something. I think the tech combo evolution,
Is that bugged?
it might be. I I remember that it doesn't quite do exactly what it says on the tin in one way or another, but I don't remember exactly how.
Okay. But other than that, damage versus reach, I'm thinking I probably want reach, right? Just to maximize the number of people who I can, or the ease of freezing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I always advocate reach on Snap Freeze, yeah.
And then the increased damage to chilled enemies. The debuff, rather than the reduced movement speed, is probably preferable.
Yes, I would go for that.
Yeah.
The damage increased one. Debuff.
Alright, we'll hold on rank 6. So then, energy drain and incinerate. Is there a combo you can pull off with energy drain plus snap freeze, or is it only incinerate plus snap freeze that can do it?
No, energy drain can also set off cryo explosions too.
Energy drain also, energy drain primes and detonates, but it only ultimately works on anything that has shields,
Right.
or if it's organic, or if it's all synthetic. Sorry. The only energy drain doesn't really work well as a. Okay, Alonso just says he needs a 3 minutes break. That's.
Alright, no worries.
The only thing about energy drain is that it only works as a primer. It has a duration as a primer for 3 seconds. So, which doesn't really make it that popular as a primer, because oftentimes, by the time you get, let's say, get your Cinerate off or your Snap Freeze, it loses the priming.
Wait, did you say 3 seconds, or did you say 30 seconds?
I said 3. No, I said 3 seconds. So the energy drain is only active as a primer for 3 seconds. So
yeah,
unless you got something with a hyper fast cooldown, which I don't think you're really able to achieve in Cinerate and Snap Freeze, you're not realistically using it to use it as a primer. So really, it's best to use it as more of a detonator, especially with the way Snap Freeze works, where it buffs the detonation damage anyway of your tech combos. So the idea really is that, say, the Snap Freeze, anything first to get the debuffs going and the primer, and then you can, if it has shields or if it's like Geth, you can detonate with either Incinerate or Energy Drain.
Mm-hmm.
So it works that way, the combos.
So then are you giving up, maybe fitness, or in this case shield mastery to...
I've never known the best way to give... this is why I can't play Paladin, because there's nothing on this character that I really want to give up.
Right.
And I like to play him as sort of a melee build, but then that forces me to give up... Yeah, I always feel conflicted the way I build this dude, so I never really play him anymore, because whichever way I play him, I'm just never that satisfied. Because I feel like it's one of those classes where I want everything at maximum, where I want every skill at 6. I just can't play him. Because it's just, the shield mastery, like the fire shield's just too fun.
Yeah, and Uriel is saying that the tech combo is bugged and doesn't work.
Yes. So if I go back on the skill, the way you want to spec it, because I remember we were talking about this quite a long while ago, was...
Yeah, isn't it, the rank 4 evolution is what actually gives like it, that for some reason?
Yeah, so the rank 4 evolution reach, which is range, which is what you really want anyway over the damage one. The tech combo 6 evolution is for some reason built into reach if you pick reach.
So reach is just like absolutely absurdly powerful.
There's literally no reason not to use it. Yeah, literally no reason. It's just ridiculous basically.
Okay.
It's broken, but in a, obviously in a overpowered sort of sense.
Yeah.
And then you want cryo explosion all the time, which is more reason why you want to use Snap Freeze as the debuff, as the primer first, and then damage and weakness for the 6th evolution. since
Okay.
obviously 6B is already integrated into the skill. So that's how you do it.
Yeah, but then the question is between
Snap freeze. Sorry,
incinerate.
I was about to say, snap freeze is also bugged, and it's important to note actually, because and again, it's why you don't really want to use it as a detonator, because if you use snap freeze to detonate a tech combo, the tech explosion will actually come from like your character.
Oh,
And
I
not
vaguely
the
remember you
enemy.
saying this.
So,
Yes.
so oftentimes the tech combo won't even actually damage the enemy because the enemy is just out of the explosion radius of the combo. So that's another. Yeah, it's a really weird. Yeah, it's a broken skill really in that sense because of that. So that's why you really want to use it as a primer, ideally.
Yeah,
With
and
any skill that we're
also,
still using.
if I'm remembering correctly, the way the additional tech combo damage works is it actually only works if somebody is primed by snap freeze. So, I mean, obviously, when the explosion is happening on you with detonating something with snap freeze, obviously you're not going to get, like, you're usually not going to hit something with it anyway. But if you do, I believe the double tech combo damage only applies if snap freeze is the thing that primes and not the thing that detonates.
Yeah, that would make sense. That's what I was thinking too, of the way tech combo works. So yeah. So you just want to use. So you basically want to snap freeze everything first before using energy drain or incinerate. And this is also the other problem with making the sacrifice between energy drain and incinerate. If you want to choose one or the other, the problem is energy drain is obviously really good at for shields and survivability and against Geth. But once those shields are once those shields have been depleted,
Then what do you do?
energy drain no longer works as
Right.
a detonator.
You
So
need
you
to
no longer
incinerate.
have any inherent ability to detonate anything.
Yeah.
With your character, because if you spec out of incinerate, because obviously incinerate works at any point. But energy drain is nice. This is why I struggle with this character, because energy drain is great for survivability.
I feel like you gotta pass up the fitness and just go super squishy.
Yeah, and yeah.
I mean, that's what I do. I play it as like a combo specialist and just do 6-6-6-5-3.
Yeah,
kind of
that's
something like that.
Yeah, that's kind of
You
So I
sacrifice a
think,
bit on the fitness.
Yeah, I think that's kind of the way you kind of want to do it. Really, is go. Yeah, you want max energy, 6 energy drain, 6 incinerate, 6 snap freeze, and then you could go 4-4. You could go over 5-3 for the passives, or 4-4 if you want a bit more survivability. Because yeah, the power damage at the end of the day isn't that significant in all fairness, since most of your damage is mostly coming from the tech explosions rather than the actual powers themselves.
Yeah.
Which obviously don't scale with power damage.
It depends on if you're going for the freeze combo on your incinerate, which usually I do, and since that's doubling, since it doubles the damage of the incinerate, your incinerate actually starts doing nutty damage, and you gotta consider that. 15% gets doubled. So
there is more reason, I guess, to go for power damage maybe. So 5-3. I mean, it really depends on what you mark. If you really want to go fully invest in, let's say, like the damage aspect, or I guess if you want a bit more survivability. But if you got energy drain, I suppose you got that survivability anyway built because of the you're getting your shields back. So maybe 5-3 then. I say it's probably better. I think.
Yeah, I mean, can't go all the way up there anyway at the moment, but I'm thinking I'd go super aggressively with the skills here and sacrifice on the survivability a bit and the additional power damage a bit.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. I think between the usually my opinion is like 6-6-6-5-3. 4-4 is like also viable, but also like you kind of get so much survivability not only from energy drain but also from snap freeze, because it slows and staggers things and staggers a lot of things. And yeah, it's like you also get a solid amount of stagger just from the amount of tech combos that you're setting off. So you actually kind of have a surprising amount of built-in survivability.
What I was wondering was, from a pure damage standpoint versus AoE standpoint, so for rank 4 for Incinerate and an Energy Drain, those are the choices you have to make. And so, like, do you pick one as more sort of your general, like, base mob skill versus the other one making more of a bosser skill? Because I would feel like Incinerate going against armor would normally be for bosses, so that might make sense to maximize the pure damage in that case. But then,
Yeah.
how often are you actually going to have energy drain being able to drain shields from multiple enemies simultaneously? Maybe you just go pure damage for both of them. You just ignore the AoE.
Yeah.
Sorry, for which two powers are you talking about?
Energy drain and incinerate. I'm trying to figure out, like, do you just go full damage on both of them? Do you try to make one your designated base mob skill by going with the AoE?
I've always liked damage on incinerate because, like you said, if you're stacking it again with the freeze combo, it seems to make more sense to actually just max out the damage dealing potential of incinerate.
Yeah, basically the way I would think of it is like your mobbing power is usually just snap freeze because it just hits everything. And then like if you need boss damage, then you snap freeze something and then incinerate it and get your freeze combo. And then also snap freeze and incinerating can work on some mobs too. But
definitely.
Yeah, but yeah, like the character doesn't divide quite as cleanly into like bossing and mobbing and like have two clean sanctioned off like sections. It's just kind of the character just kind of functions slightly differently, where it's just like if it has armor, then you snap freeze and incinerate it. If it doesn't have armor, then you probably just snap freeze it to just actually freeze it. If it has shields, then you energy drain it. And that's like most of the basis that the character works on when you're determining which power you're going to use, rather than certain ones being for bossing and certain ones being for mobbing.
Yeah, definitely went for the range, Alonzo.
Energy drain is really strong against Geth.
Yeah, for sure. Because you can just, whenever you want, go back up to full and get that damage reduction.
Yeah, it's literally a win button.
Oh, and then so you go for the freeze combo with incinerate, increase damage to frozen shield targets by an additional 100% rather than the armor damage?
Yeah, you want to go freeze combo, you get more damage that way.
Alright. So then, can I fit in going all the way 6 here? That's 4, 9... No, I can't. Okay. It's not going to be able to make it all the way up to 6 at our current level for energy drain. Being super greedy with the
This is why going melee build, which is really tricky, because you're forced to sacrifice either incinerate or energy drain, and they're kind of like really important powers at the same time with the paladin.
Yeah.
But the fire shield is also a lot of fun.
And drain.
Yeah, pardon.
Energy
drain, sorry.
Yeah.
Energy drain, sorry. How have you spec'd it so far?
So I went damage, drain, and then can't get all the way up to 6 at least at the moment. Only 3 points left, but eventually we'll go something there. And then
you want drain, and I think armor boost is armor boost is ideal because that will give you your reduced damage taken for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think so.
It just makes you tankier basically, so you want to go that route. Excuse me, I think I might go Krogan Soldier. I was wanting to save this dude for a little bit later, but I might just go with him now.
Oh,
especially if you're fucking the paladin.
So you're doing like we're gonna do carnage fire explosion stuff?
I'm basically this dude's really basically a pseudo. It's basically a tech detonator because I just use the carnage inferno grenade combo.
Yeah. I'm gonna say I've actually doing that. I've been doing that with an acolyte and turning it into an impromptu just full on power class to just have an acolyte strip shields and give you extra power damage and just make inferno grenades for good.
Yeah. I don't know. I still like fucking the shotgun in him though, so I just use the Wraith.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like because you can still just being able to one tap a ton of stuff is so
basically,
nice.
Yeah. So I'll go. I was tempted to put on the Talon because then I'll still have a bonus shield stripping, and obviously it's good damage up close, and I can put on a power amplifier. Actually, how much does the Talon weigh? I might rock the Talon actually.
Ooh, okay, and we will have Geth. It does look like.
Ooh, in that case, I might change things up a little bit. If we know it's going to be Geth, I think this is my opportunity to pull out the Solarian Engineer. It'll still be fine, don't worry. I can actually spec this in a pretty similar way, but